Hey, it's Russ Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. We are playing Savage Riffs, Savage Worlds. This is Symphony of the End, episode session 15. Yep.
Wow.
I know. I got been
You run 2 tables.
Yeah. Running.
Well, I mean, every other week too with me. So.
Yeah. For most of them. Yeah.
Kind of like then Steve's like, I have 2 squads.
You do. Well, no, it's just one big squad. It breaks up into 2 components most of the time for reasons.
And it always seems to happen.
Yeah.
Last time was
Adulting reasons.
Yeah.
People have a life.
Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah. I'm now. I was promoted last session.
Yeah, you were. What did we do last session there?
You should be able to promote. We went to...
Yes, you did. To a special event. What was that event there, Steve? What would you call that event?
It was a fantastical Wizard Con.
There we go. Wizard Con. And you got the Muse of Lounge Music in the form possessed by Richard Cheese, who is still the man who saw the apocalypse.
He is down with the sickness.
He is down with the sickness. So you have ensconced him at Castle Refuge. Oh, yeah, I do need to give out bennies.
We were using David's coins last time.
Yeah, I need to.
He left one.
Yeah.
Immersion broken.
I know. I'm just wandering around. Now we're getting the ASMR, or the 360. Ooh, I'm all over the place.
Ross is over here.
Ross
is over here.
Ross is the mobile GM. The magical, tastical, mobile GM.
Mobile suit GM.
There's an animated be nerdy.
GM wing.
Don't say that out loud. Aaron's going to hear us from wherever he is. I don't know.
Bag like this.
I mean, I guess we could just have certain dice represented or something.
It's just kind of annoying because I like those little tokens. And,
They are nice. They are nice.
Oh, wait, I probably put them down here.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Maybe they're there. Maybe they're everywhere.
They're down here.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Savoir Faire is everywhere.
Why should I work?
What?
Why should I care?
Savoir Faire.
I've got 3 Savoir Faire.
There we go. I have many microphone bags for some weird reason.
What?
Like, I have many microphones. I keep finding more microphone bags.
Ross, you say things that make no sense.
I know.
We were totally prepared for this game.
I remembered everything else. Oh, damn it.
Well, unfortunately, not everything.
Yeah. Yearly.
Okay. Oh, our minds are starting to wander, Ross. Jason and I are now thinking we might be, Mormon twins.
Oh, shit. Not again.
Yeah.
What? No. You don't know that? That's the haunting, man. That's that's Aaron showing up 2 hours late, and fuck him for doing that. We became Mormon brothers who were former polygamists and now Scientologists.
And that was Kale's first time playing with us.
Exactly. I read everything I said.
Yeah.
Cody was at my illest
Yeah, I'll have
son.
to look for it later. I think it's in there, so everyone can just, on a piece of paper, here just give one to Tom, and you can just mark and just write in like 3,
As we use the Benny's Mark III.
Yeah, pencils in there. All right, so you've rescued Richard Cheese. So vignettes. So Daryl.
I need therapy.
You need therapy.
How's your brain?
Oh, geez,
Yeah.
Something happened?
A little bit.
I took on a bunch of Richard Cheese's psychic burden of all the years living and watching the apocalypse happen.
That's right, you did. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
His brain hurt.
His brain hurt, yeah.
My soul hurt.
Your soul hurt. So,
is that
how do
your
you
brain?
want to do that? How do do to
I think
alleviate?
Russ will be satisfied until everybody has gone through some PTSD. Being a child, a human child.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, great. Steve's like, great. I almost forgot about
I
that.
think it's
You say trauma, I say drama. Like,
Yeah, you say
character development.
yeah, character
Character
development.
development.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually going to say that Steve almost forgot until you just reminded him.
Yeah.
Now he's sad.
You just see a little ball bouncing
I am
around
a
from
psychic
around the corner.
vampire. I'm feeding off your pain.
Come play with us.
It's like, you know, I'm not.
Yeah. So, yeah, Daryl, how do you want to heal or deal with that trauma? I ask right as you're eating. So never. We'll get back to you, Vance. Yeah. Where were you last time in the case? Because you were looking for.
Let's see. The constable's digging up info on the river rat.
Yes.
I arrested Dapper Dan.
That's right. You did.
Didn't want no pop.
Because we're FOP guys, So
All right. Do
Okay,
you know
dude,
anything about River
No,
Rat
you're
already?
not. You are not a Dapper Dan man.
He's
You have
not.
no hair at all.
So do you know anything about the River Rat, or is it just?
well, the river rat is the temporal lizard, right?
Yes.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all I really know,
Okay.
right? Because
All
he's
right.
a smuggler, British smuggler.
Okay, yeah. So this is actually pretty easy to do. So the River Rat,
Constable across the pond is supposed to be digging up the
yes, he gets back to you, and he tells you something very interesting. The River Rat is a member of the Vanguard.
Is his accent changed?
Well, he's a master of disguise, including linguistics, so he can sound American.
How fortunate for Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Reversed.
oi, oh blimey. So the River Rat is a member of the Vanguard, which is a society. I don't know. You can make a cult check. -4 to your roll though.
Holy shit.
This is
I'm
very
able to pull it off.
not
Very
well
obscure.
known. Yeah, very obscure. I mean, if you get an exploding die, it's
Guess what? I do not.
okay. Well, you've never heard of the Vanguard.
All right.
He says that they operate, which one of the reasons he says, they were last spotted in the burbs outside of Chi-Town, which is the heart of the coalition territory. So, which is, he's a wizard, and that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to you. So that is your lead, is you need to find the Vanguard, and that will be your lead into finding the River Rat.
Okay.
He said the Vanguard was currently. I'll give you one bit more of information. The Vanguard is looking for the Black Vault.
Veil.
So that is something else you could look into. So how do you want to act on that information? How do you want to?
Vanguard.
And the Burbs, which is in Chi-Town Burbs. So, yeah.
Well, I can always throw it out to my comrades here because
Sure.
some people are a little bit better at the occult thing.
Yeah, but both of you, do you have a cult trained, Steve?
I do not.
Okay, well, you can't even
Ian
roll.
has it better than I do.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. I know magic exists. That's about it.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
So I get on the Savage Riffs version of a cell phone, call up Dan.
I mean, this is taking place at Castle Refuge. You could just go and find him. Like you're at home base. Yeah. So give me a call roll. It'd still be a -4, but
Nope.
0.
so you've never heard of it either. Now you know 2 ways of finding out occult information that you don't know off the top of your head. One is the Arcane Library in Castle Refuge. However, you have heard that they've been having a bit of an issue lately with some sort of there've been some kind of supernatural. Someone stirred something up. And
Yeah, it happens.
and so if you go in the Arcane Library, you have to sign a waiver to get in there. That's where it's at. They have it contained, they have it warded, so it can't leak out, and they're using spells to keep the amount of power. They're kind of draining the power to keep it from overwhelming the wards, but like going inside, it's a bit dangerous. It's no one's died, but people have experienced spooky things, so it has to be serious. The other way that off the top of your head is to go to the black market and ask, put a price on it. They're information brokers, and you can just buy your answer.
Oh, I'm totally going to go for the spooky way. It's like, I want to go
Spoopy.
Okay,
let's do it.
all right. Do you
Let's
want to
go with the
do
Arcane
you want
Library.
to take anybody with you?
Does anybody want to go and risk more trauma?
I mean, I've already decided that my method of dealing with it is going to start with massive amounts of mind-altering substances and writing song lyrics. So
Might as well just keep going. You want to go? You want to go?
Are you doing this all in altered substances?
Yeah.
All right. Give yourself a pity. Yeah. I admire the
call this my Johnny Cash era.
All right. Well, yeah.
You
Steve.
want to go and join us?
No, I'm still seeing images of the definite child that isn't an entity. Keeps wanting me to bring me, to make me go to its realm.
Yeah.
I worry that if I suffer, the more trauma I suffer, the more I'm going to think about it.
Okay. Sure. All right. So
I'm just going to say, no, he's going to be there if I go. He will be there if I go.
Mm-hmm. So
with you everywhere.
I want you to know that I can actually punch your head off. That is actually something I am capable of doing, and I will. I love you, but...
Oh, no, that was me pretending to be here.
Yeah.
I know, and this is me pretending like...
It's not, don't pretend. Yeah. It's not funny. It's not funny,
this
bro.
This is not Vance doing that.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
All right. So the two of you sign the waivers. They...
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, they let you in.
Nothing's real.
Yeah, both of you, and you were assailed by powerful, like, it is cold, and you get a profound sense of vertigo as you cross the threshold. Like, you are, yeah. Well, it's affecting Vance, too. So it's like, you walk in, you, like, before the movie Annihilation, when they're stepping through the threshold? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's this shimmering wall of energy. But when you step through, it's like, but through the shimmering thing, you can just see like a library, like rows and rows, shelves of, books, right? But like when you step through it, it's like you're falling down. Like it's just a straight drop. It's still the same view, but like you're falling through rows and rows of bookshelves. So both of you give me spirit checks.
I'm spending a Benny.
Okay.
Is that a double one?
Yes.
7.
Okay.
There we go. 4.
Okay. So you both your hearts race, but you realize that's an illusion. Then you step forward and your foot falls on solid ground, even though your eyes are telling you you're on, it's the Wile E. Coyote thing, but you're aware of it now. So it's an illusion, and you know enough to realize it's an illusion. So you don't panic and you don't do anything foolish. So you can both roll occult without penalty now.
Okay. All right. Occult or research?
Research, yeah.
There you go.
11.
Yes.
You know things.
I got 4.
Okay. So the two of you are working on this. You're lost in the world of books, in the world of knowledge. And yes.
Is there a better drug than knowledge?
Halfway through the first book that the edible kicked in.
Yeah, no, it's...
That's what
that tea is really kicking in. It was a very good tea. Yeah. So yeah, the words are so crisp and so real, and you're just looking at everything with new eyes. Like everything is new.
All 4
and great.
of them now.
Yeah. So the two of you find the answer, and so the Vanguard was a group of human occultists, wizards, and mystics that existed before the Coalition became the Coalition, when it was still city-state. And basically they were pro-human wizards, human supremacists, but like they believed that magic could be a useful tool for humanity. And they were getting close to passing laws to incorporate it into the military and the government. But then the Federation of Magic attacked in a devastating attack that killed a lot of people, and the government blamed magic.
You need a scapegoat.
Yeah. And so the Vanguard was made illegal. Known members were hunted down and killed or imprisoned. But what you found out is it still exists as an organization, because there are elements within the Coalition that find magic to be useful. And so, and what evil fascist government hasn't, had a bit of hypocrisy and like the lure of the forbidden and so on and so forth.
And also, if it serves the regime completely and totally, then it's really not that bad.
Well, I mean, the official party line, it is 100% bad. But again, there's always like someone who wants a rival in the party killed or accomplished, or there's always why their special need of this colonel or this bureaucrat needs it.
So it still exists.
So it still exists.
Like within like the secret within the coalition.
And in the burbs, there are DBs and mutants and non-humans. They just are heavily persecuted. So yeah, there's just a lot of people there, and it's a big suburban sprawl outside the main fortress city itself.
You can walk around.
Yeah, you can walk around. So the Vanguard exists, and you get some names of people and some context, but you find out what the Black Bolt is. The Coalition, before the attack that changed their policy, made the Coalition what it is, started collecting magic items and resources and things like that. And the rumors and legends is they didn't stop after the attack. But at some point they did. They abandoned this, but they have a vault of just, wondrous magic items and artifacts and techno wizard creations. And
that they probably don't want to get out.
Well, no one knows where it is. Like it's It's the treasure hunt to end all treasure hunts for people in that region. Like
it's the One Piece.
It's the One Piece. Yeah, it's the whatever the one in Borderlands was called. It's It's the Legend of Curly's Gold, but with magic, soul drinking weapons,
power armor,
Techno Wizard power armor, all kinds of things. Whatever.
National treasure, but better.
Yeah. So the River Rat is involved in that. In fact, you can, with some information about the case, you realize he was probably the reason why he killed somebody here was because they had information that he wanted about the Black Vault and wanted to make sure that they wouldn't give it to anybody else. So this all ties into there. So you have enough information now that you could do a whole mission where you go investigate these rumors and take care of the River Rat and maybe find out, either make contact with the Vanguard. You don't know if they're even still pro-human anymore. Like they may just be mercenaries or
be down for that.
Yeah. So it's a new lead on a side adventure. But as you're doing this, as you're winding up finding this information and discussing it, both of you hear the sounds of footsteps coming your way. And Daryl, you turn and look, and you see a beautiful young woman dressed in very archaic clothing, holding a book. She wears glasses, and she looks at you and smiles, and is holding a very large, impressive book.
Do I see that?
You see she's definitely what you do.
Do you see a woman?
You do see a woman, but she's partially transparent. Her opacity has been turned down about 70%.
So ghost.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Yes.
But she looks quite alive to you. And she vibrates energy and life. And she smiles beatifically to you.
How y'all doing?
How you now?
Well, hello. Do you need any help finding anything?
I think we found what we were looking for. Did we find the things that we were looking for? I'm pretty certain we found them.
Yeah. We're good.
We totally found the stuff we're looking for, and we found it, and it's all good now. Yeah.
It's all good now?
Because we found it.
Oh, are you sure you found everything?
Well, I don't know if anyone can really find everything, because if you really were looking for everything...
Oh, you haven't found her special collections yet.
What's the special collection?
Do you want to see?
Sure.
Would you like to know?
Yes. Come and see. Come and see. She hold out her hand to take your hand. And it feels ever so light, but you feel a slight warm tug, and she's leading you off into the distance. And
what do I see?
There's like this portal that opened up in the middle of the hallway she's guiding them to.
Yeah, but like the hand was, does it go through? Does it actually?
It's kind of like she's holding it in a way that is consistent with holding a person's hand, but you think Daryl's more doing the work than she is.
Okay, Daryl, you sure we want to look for this? We got what we need.
But there's always more information to be had.
This is true. I do like knowledge, but what am I seeing about her? Is she making my my evil sense go off?
Well, do you have an evil sense?
Not
You have an
really.
arcane. Yeah, I mean the thing is,
I got detect arcana.
Yeah, I mean the problem is everything radiate. There's so much arcane.
It's Rift Surf.
Yeah, well, no, this particular area is saturated in magical energy. You can make a notice check to figure out something specific about her.
The 5.
Okay. Yeah, she is. You're getting malign vibes from her.
All right, so I'm walking up. You sure, buddy? And I'm casting protection on Dan.
Okay.
To see if it'll cut off the source of her touching him.
Yeah, she kind of withdraws and says, "What? You don't?
Rude.
You're not." I don't understand. The quest of knowledge is everything. It's worth giving up everything for.
Not one's principles, bitch.
Yeah.
Really aggro there, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll be here anytime you want to find the real answers.
Sugar. Sorry, I don't lie. I just imagine you're welcome back anytime, sugar.
Yeah. But there's a place where you can go and you can study forever.
Where everybody knows your name.
God damn it, Steve. So, yeah.
I'm not sorry.
Yeah. So you can give me another spirit check there, Daryl.
You want me to roll the protection and see if I give him anything extra?
9.
Oh, it'll let him make the roll. Yeah. She's you know that portal is you see the portal now, and you realize that's a one-way portal.
Yeah, no, I got stuff to do here.
The temperature just drops, and she says, "You're a fool. You'll only find death and misery and suffering. But you could come with me and live forever.
Yeah, I'll blast her ass. Like, I bolt her through the portal.
Honey, tell me something I don't know. I'm a musician.
Like
all right, yeah, she in the portal vanishes.
Yeah, no.
But the temperature starts dropping and the energy starts picking up.
GTFO?
Yeah. You both get the fuck out. And they a wizard, Manning is like, God damn it. You riled the place up. We're gonna have to give it a week before we can let anyone back in, let it cool down.
Hey,
the aristocrats.
I don't want to know. I really don't. It just tries to tempt you and lead you into, we don't know. Anybody gets lured by this, whatever, just disappears.
The aristocrats.
It's like somebody was looking up a really forbidden subject and now it's kind of infected the library. It's going to take months to get rid of this goddamn thing.
What are they looking up? What were they looking up?
I don't know. Let me look at the logs. It all started right after this. Do you know what Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ask him. He won't tell us what he saw.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Do tell. We immediately are going to go over.
Well, I know exactly what I'll be doing.
Yeah.
Working. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be working on something I've neglected in my culinary duties. I think I've got food very well down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to try drinks.
Okay.
Because I know it's pretty. I know, obviously, even after the world ends, we know how to distill and brew. That has
of course.
That can never change.
Yeah.
But I'm now trying to but I'm going to try to make pleasant mixed drinks.
Okay.
Pleasant mixed drinks. So people, it's for people that don't just want to get drunk. How about something that actually tastes good?
Okay.
Where you can actually enjoy a drink again.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you can practice without having to make a roll and learn all the classics and everything. Especially Castle Refuge, they have dwarves here, and dwarves are very snooty when it comes to drinking. They love their fancy mixed drinks and meads and ales and whatnot and craft beers.
I'm assuming there's a tavern.
Oh sure, yeah, there are multiple. There's quite a few. I mean, it's a pretty large.
I'm actually I'm slipping the whoever the bartender is.
Yeah.
Some credits hey, I'm gonna like to practice.
Sure. Yeah. That's pretty easy to do. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a cooking check.
Hell yeah. 9.
So yeah, you're doing well. And you catch the bartender watches you. Daryl, who's the bartender? What kind of, it could be anything from fantasy or science fiction or any number of creatures or beings, or Jason, you can also weigh in. What kind of bar?
Has been hotel.
No, a bugbear with a high pitched voice.
Yes.
God damn it.
Yes.
Ross,
You don't have to do that.
Okay.
Imagine me.
Yeah, we can. I'll do a little. I'll do a little. Yeah. Oh, you're doing well there.
Love it. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to do little flourishes too.
Ah, yeah. You're really coming along. You'll be a junior barman any day now.
Oh, fantastic! That's what I was hoping to do.
Really? I thought you were trying to. I'd heard word that you'd I hear all kinds of rumors and gossip, and I thought you were trying to compete with the god of cooking.
That's happening too. But this is a nice distraction.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to become a true mixologist, that's a lot of dedication and time.
Well, I mean, if I don't die on a mission, I got time.
I mean, when do you... I mean, some people just spend their entire lives being a mixologist, If you really... you got to really go above and beyond if you want to truly master the art of mixology.
Well, I'm going to aim... it's my aim to mortally master every art of the culinary and, food and beverage world.
Well, you need something to go. You can't just practice. You got to do so. You got to make it harder. You got to put challenges on yourself. Like the great hero who went in the gravity chamber and trained very hard. You got to do something.
I've heard that story.
Yeah, it's one of the classic Earth sagas. I'm an expert on it. Son Goku.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I've read the historical documents.
Yeah, well, it was a great saga. Yeah. So you gotta think of something that'll not just mixing in a bar. You gotta either mix, find a pocket universe where you could spend 100 years practicing, or in a blink of an eye, or find magical things to mix.
I'm pretty sure I could find a chamber like that.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard.
All right.
Just Wonder how my teams are doing.
Yeah.
I hope they're staying out of that freaking library. That place is cursed as shit, I tell you.
Yeah. I will say you do know one person who would probably have a good lead on that kind of place.
What's that?
Where the Chrono Cook, the guy you beat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we shook hands afterwards. It was all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to check with him next time.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you practice and you get very good in the amount of time you practice. So yeah, you got an idea of it. But yeah, you realize it's either spend 20 years doing this and mastering it obsessively, like an artist at their craft, or take some
spend
kind
20 years where it also actually it's like
yeah,
a blink of an eye.
or just do some kind of supernatural bullshit thing. You know, basically there's the world of cooking is not like the Olympics. There's no like anti-doping agency. Yeah, but instead of doping, you literally could dope, or you could just, use magic.
Yeah, you could just shake martinis in super dense gravity and get real good at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mixed drinks with my tail as well.
See, there you go. That helps a little bit, yeah. But it's really putting your life and soul in danger that really unlocks the
I risked my life and soul for art.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
okay,
you've
and
laid
my
the
team. And my team.
Yeah. But you've laid the foundation of the fundamentals now. So, yeah. And Daryl, you had a nice sojourn in the library. Is there anything else you want to do to just more recreational
substance
all right, yeah.
use, not quite abuse yet.
Yeah, there's no war on drugs in the Rift. People are like, yeah, no, you survive, you deserve it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and so to the point of almost blacking out, and then I'll start writing lyrics.
Okay, yeah, give me a performance check. Let's see if this is a creative inhibitor or enhancer.
You're going to get some very Tom Waits lyrics going on here.
5.
Okay. They're fine. They're different, but it's not bad.
The sad old magician is reloading his suitcase. And the one-legged man.
Yeah, there you go. So that's what you're all doing when you all get the call to go in for mission briefing. So
all right, I've got like a large glass of like with an umbrella in it.
Okay.
Like I just made this. I don't know what it's called.
Looks like
would you like a sip?
Sure. Chug.
Yeah, it's actually like a pleasant, like fruity cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of sugar.
Yeah, it's very sugar. Oh no.
Like what's the? Oh no. Don't worry, chest compressions.
Oh no. So.
Oh dear, I might have broken his chest.
It's okay. He can match and get right back up.
There you go.
Yeah. So Ragnar Thunderaxe is like, we have a new lead on a Muse, and
all right then.
They're in the southwest in a little border town called Tarasco, and it's a very dangerous area. Of course, we'll teleport you in there, but all we know is that the person there is a traveling musician, but they're lingering around this town. So you're gonna have to ask around about a traveling musician. We don't know anything else.
There's a story in there somewhere.
Probably, yeah.
But don't you worry, we'll find him.
Yeah. All right, same mission as always. Bring him back.
Because we really don't have a name for our squad, do we?
The Muse Squad.
I guess we could use that.
I mean, that's your designation because you're the people in charge of recovering the muses.
Like, all right.
Also, like all of the notes for the sessions refer to us as such.
Do they?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Like, I'm just the commander. I don't know.
Yeah. You do. That is one of your area of improvement.
Addendum to like change that name. Is that what you're trying to do now?
No. I mean, not unless the whole group wants to, and then then we can have a meeting.
Let's just derail the whole session.
Oh yeah, totally.
Filing all the forms to change the name of our team.
Well, like I said, we have.
I really have a lot. I could really just improvise thrilling bureaucratic meetings. Yeah, for hours and hours. Yeah, I bet the listeners love it. So,
who doesn't love a good hot piping glass of bureaucracy?
Yeah. So,
but now in this case, no, we have a job to do. Gang.
The Muse Squad. That's your designation.
All right.
Just say squad up. Try it on.
There's more. Come on, guys. Let's go make a difference.
All right. Ragnar doesn't care as long as you bring the Muse back. So
I know. Like we've succeeded in every mission he set us out on. So
yeah. You're doing well.
Why did you say that out loud, Church?
I didn't say anything. That was Steve.
Yeah. So so at the crack of dawn, you go outside the castle. There's the rift right there. The shifter's there, smoking a cigarette.
How's it going? Teleport, like, how's the teleporting business?
It's busy. People always need teleporting somewhere. Usually someplace I wouldn't go to.
Yeah, no, you chose right. Don't be the guy going out there. Be the guy that prepares people to go out there.
Oh yeah, that's where the real money is. Not doing the thing, being the people that support the thing. Like
that's
cottage industries.
Yeah, cottage. Well, support industries.
It's got a little bit more job security.
Like if you want to be an artist, you make a living by teaching other people how to do the art, or helping them get into it. Like that's it. Like
I've heard consultancy is a good job.
Yeah, see, consultancy. This is basically adjacent to consultancy. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, you all.
So this is what we do instead of changing our name, is discuss economics.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all of you teleport to the southwest. This is near the border of Mexico.
So the New West.
Yes, the New West. So
I will say objectively one of the better Rifts books.
Yeah. So
Sure.
We'll go with
Tarasco. So you teleport in there. You're in a little gully. It is bleak, hot sun already, or the sun is coming up. It's going to be hot very soon. Yeah, but you're sort of in this covered little gully. Well, no, this is very deserty. Yeah, there no. Yeah, so you peek your head up, you can see the town in the distance. It looks more like a village. There's quite a few buildings there, and
Oh shoot, man!
Cactus, tumbleweeds,
So
the whole.
Can we all be decked out like cowboys? Like we knew we were coming to the West. Like,
If you want, yeah. What's your cowboy outfit? What'd you do, Vance?
oh man in black. I'm going total. Like
Big. Are you
man with a
cowboy hat or sombrero?
It's got to be a cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat. Do you have a poncho?
No, just big black duster.
Big black duster and a cowboy hat. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Brown duster.
Spurs.
Yeah. Brown duster.
Mhm.
Yeah. Brown hat.
They will give you a big. They have ways of making hats that
We
will fit
have
a great.
ways.
Yeah, they
Actually,
they have literal magic. They can fucking make you a
Yeah,
hat.
there is actually, and since I know where I'm going, I do want to request one special piece of equipment:
What?
high-powered squirt gun.
Okay, yeah. You can have a score
The
gun. Yeah.
latest in super soaker technology.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah. And what is that reason?
Vampires,
Why? What? Why? I don't understand.
because in Rifts, vampires are not harmed at all by fire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, sunlight obviously kills them, but the thing that, besides that, they're most vulnerable to running water in motion.
Why are we screwing around with a squirt gun? Let's just get an old fire truck.
Well, if they have, do they have? I don't think they would have a fire truck on hand.
They do have a fire truck. It's not going to fit through the rift, though. You'd have to make special arrangements to get it there.
And also, we'd have to keep track of it, and it's going to break down.
Well, I mean, the main problem with that fire truck isn't that. It's that
water.
It's finding a water source. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Like
you
just
are out in the desert.
a high-powered tactical squirt gun.
Sure. Yeah. So you have like a big ceramic super soaker.
Like, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
This will be useful.
Yeah. And
You should get like a tactical cat.
what's a tactical cat? Okay. Reference to another game. Is it yet to be? Okay. So Daryl, are you cowboying it up any?
Yes.
Okay.
Johnny cashing it.
I mean, you are going through the Johnny Cash era, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
But if you had a better idea.
Well, describe to me what it looked like. Yeah.
My first thought was piano player, like saloon piano player.
Oh, the shirt with the little bands around them.
And
Yeah.
the bowler hat.
Yeah, the bowler hat and the little vest.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That looks
By the
good.
way,
Yeah,
yes,
that
I
works.
did briefly consider going for the singing cowboy thing, but
Mhm.
no.
So the
Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
yeah. So the three of you are dressed as you just described. You have your super soaker, and you just gonna march into the town.
Yeah.
Well, I
Do
mean,
you have Spurs? Because I want to hear the clink clink.
You can have spurs
I'm
if
not
you
going
want.
to have spurs because I might have to sneak somewhere at some point.
Yeah. Are you gonna have spurs?
I can take them off.
They
Okay.
jingle jangle.
But I want to look like the part.
This is you.
All right. Yeah, you can have spurs. They give you a -2 to stealth. And
+2 to riding a horse.
yes, that's
Good
true.
luck finding a horse.
There are horses out here. You have to get one, but yeah. So the three of you just march into town, and all of you can hear sadistic laughter and the sound of a laser pistol being shot and people screaming in fear around the corner.
Like, Heads up.
Just walking down the main street, yeah.
Heads up, trouble coming up.
So you go to investigate, you turn the corner.
We're the trouble.
You can see in an alley a old couple being basically harassed by a group for just gutter scum. They're wearing light mega damage armor. They have various weapons, and they're just slapping them, shooting, making them dance by shooting at the ground. You know,
Just
very low-grade sociopathic shit.
Yeah. So I'm going to walk up, plasma ejector.
Yeah.
And like, so is there a problem, gentlemen?
Why you got that squirt gun there?
Like, I think you know. But more importantly, the more important question is, don't you have anything better to do?
I think you should leave, mister.
That is a thought. What do you think, guys?
We just got here.
We did just get here. I got a better idea. How about you stop doing what you're doing and you leave? And there won't be any trouble.
All right. Do you, I forgot, is there,
Intimidate.
okay, yeah, intimidate.
So do I.
I'll just
Okay.
kind of...
Well, yeah,
What's your intimidate at?
Mine's D6.
So is mine.
All right, -2 to your roll for a reason you don't know yet.
All right. Nope, 6. 10. So that's... Oh, yeah, that was my first roll.
Okay.
That's an 8. So 8. That's with -2. 8.
Okay. Yeah, with an 8, they look at the three of you and they're like, oh, fine. We'll just be on our way.
Like, that sounds delightful.
All
Off
right.
you go now.
The four of them slink off, staring murder in your eyes. And,
I'll go over and extend my hand to help up the old couple.
they look terrified, and they kind of shrink away from you, and they without saying a word, kind of just like scuttle away. But that's when you hear like a psst, psst,
It's a warm welcome.
and you can see like there's a window peeked open on one of the buildings facing the alley, and the second story window, and there's like this Weasley little guy just kind of like, hey, go to the back, and he closes the window.
Well, this ought to be good.
So
Yeah, we'll go around.
all right, yeah, the door is ajar.
So is it a door or a jar?
I was going to make that joke too. I was like, how do we open it?
I'm tempted to subtract a fate at any point.
Whackety smackety do.
Yeah. So you go in, I assume, and you can see the Weasley little guy's like, hey, my name's Steve. Yeah, close the door. Okay, cool. This is not my house. We'll move somewhere else.
Hey, your name's Steve.
How about that?
Oh, you're Steve too?
Yeah.
You don't look like a Steve.
Well, I mean, you couldn't pronounce my actual name.
Look, I want to thank you for doing a solid for standing up for them, but you all must be new to town.
Yes.
We just stepped in, yes.
Yeah, you need to hide that thing. He points not at the plasma ejector, at the squirt gun. Those are illegal here.
So a vampire situation, huh?
Yeah, the Bucho cartel. They run this town. Do you have streetwise the skill in this?
No.
Common knowledge.
Common knowledge.
All right, common knowledge. -1, none of your natives around here, or your locals.
Yeah, it's a D4. Is it -1?
Yeah.
I know nothing.
I got a 2.
That is a 4.
Good job, Tom.
That's another 4.
Okay.
Okay, I think Tom knows stuff.
Okay, yeah.
That is
A
1.
Okay.
So
8.
8, yeah. So you've heard of the Bucho cartel.
Since he's the one that brought the squirt gun.
Yeah. You didn't know that they were vampires, but they are a supplier of, they call them healing potions, but they're addictive healing potions. The Bucho healing potions make your skin itch until you hurt yourself or until you're injured, in which case the sensation of your flesh mending is incredibly euphoric. And so it and apparently they taste horrible, like hairy poop water, but addictive healing potions. Yeah, those are, people don't, the Tomorrow Legion hates these potions. They're illegal in your territory. And yeah.
Like, that's why I have the long coat. Like, I'll put it underneath there.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to be careful. The cartel's been on high alert. Like those guys are definitely going to report you in. And when it gets dark, man, people are going to be looking for you. But it's a fairly big town. You can hide out. People are going to be wondering if you're here to help El Mariachi or not.
Like, huddle.
Yeah.
Like, okay, this has to be who we're looking for, right?
Sure.
I mean, I know no one told us what he was a muse of, but now that we're here and I've now heard the word, what else could it possibly be?
Yeah, there's this guy who runs around with a guitar case, and he goes around taking out these cartel members, and people think he's a member of a rival cartel. Some people think it's a rumor, but like the cartel's been hit. Like several groups of the goons of the Bucho cartel have been taken down. And yeah, they're definitely not going to be happy to have 3 armed outsiders, especially one with a squirt gun in there. But unfortunately, El Mariachi is hard to find if you don't want him. You need to win over the trust of the people before they'll, before El Mariachi can trust you. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. No, I understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, we could take out some cartel guys.
Well, that's not good. I mean, they're vampires. They can just make more. You need to do things to help the people. There's some things I can help you. The biggest thing, there's 2 things that come to mind right ahead. There's a kid who's in a vampire nest, and they don't kill him. No,
they're feeding off him slowly, right?
No, he just plays the guitar every night while they feed on other people. They find it funny that the kid he's a good guitar player, and the kid, is scared out of his mind.
No. Then getting him during the day would be the thing to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's very dark down there, and it's like a maze. It's a nest, it's not easy. But the other thing you can do is also I'll think of some other things. There's a water treatment plant that we
could do something with water again.
Yeah, we have a lake, river nearby, but that gets a lot of water, but we have to use, go out with buckets and
the bucket brigade.
Yeah. But if you can get the water treatment plant up and running, that would help the entire town out. And the cartel goons probably wouldn't, we could set up some defenses to make sure they don't just destroy it again.
Okay. Gotta ask here, I know I can't can anyone here repair a water treatment plant?
I don't have electronics, but I've got a pretty high smarts.
Well, I used to work at the water treatment plant.
This is convenient.
So I know about it. I can but I'm scared. I'm not going out there by myself.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're going with us.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I volunteered for that. Well, I always trusted Steve.
Steve wouldn't. That's right, fellow Steve. Come on.
Yeah.
My hand's very large.
Yeah. Yeah. So, there's probably other things you could do too, but those are the things I can think of. Yeah. So
water treatment plant sounds like our best start.
Honestly.
Okay.
All right. He kind of looks around, and actually, so let's go up to the roof. We'll jump to the next build. Well, actually, no, they already saw us go. You'll go in there. So let's just run out now. Actually, no, wait. There's a Jeep. We can steal it from outside the bar. Can any of you drive?
I can.
Okay. Yeah. Someone will just have to distract the people inside to make while I hotwire the Jeep for you.
Can either one of you distract people? I'm assuming can you do mischief and distract people?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So yeah, it's a Western bar. There's a very large Jeep there. Steve immediately, it's just like an old style Jeep. So you can just open top, so you can just get there, start working on the wiring, get it working. It's going to take them a few minutes. You need to be right there so you can start up and start driving instantly. But you two need to basically block. This is right in front of it, so you need to block the line of sight more than anything else. Keep them from realizing someone's hot wiring the fucking Jeep, right? It's the bartender's Jeep. So yeah, there's a greasy looking bartender in there. There's a bunch of greasy looking goons. They are clearly some of the hired guns that they use to watch after the town while the vampires are sleeping.
Tarasco must be
Fake fight?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I was going to try to pick fight.
Fake fight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, with the 2 of us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll just go crashing through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you enter first and I'll come in.
Okay, yeah. So
okay.
I'll go in, order a drink.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Whiskey.
Okay, gives you a dirty glass and just the most awful smelling toilet whiskey you can imagine.
Yep.
That's my brand.
Yeah, it is god awful.
Yep.
It's all you can do to not gag. Yep. So yeah.
But it helps repress those memories right now. Yep. That's what it's about.
Uh-huh. It's memory eraser.
It's medicinal.
Mm-hmm. It's medicinal. Go.
All right, I give them a few minutes to kind of get settled in. I'm gonna go. Does it have the cool little swinging doors like a tavern does in the old?
Oh yeah. It's at a Western style bar. Yeah.
I'm totally gonna just kind of push those open, come through with the clang clang, and then I'm gonna be like, "Hey, It's you. I told you if I saw you again, I'm going to reach in and I'm actually going to let out because I have a wooden cross on me.
Oh, yeah.
I want that to kind of show. See if that'll get some more people.
Oh, yeah. There's just a lot of mean-looking glances when they see that. Yeah.
I told you I ain't owe you or your sister shit.
That ain't what she said.
All right. Both of your roll performance, I'll give you +2 because of the sparrows. Yeah. You're really selling the part.
Oh.
I got an 8.
Nice. I got an 8.
Well, 10 +2.
Oh, shit.
Did you do a double?
That's, 2 11s.
Oh my god, this is like... Actually, I'm ready. Holy...
See, I was going to say we should use Mind Link and just be able to literally telegraph each other's punches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, roll spellcast, so you could have had that ready ahead of time. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But I wanted the point out I've had this written cross on me since character creation.
I got it.
Okay, yeah. It'll probably come in handy this session.
Oh, yeah. Good stakes, too.
Yeah.
And the moment I heard the Southwest, like, squirt gun.
Yeah. So, you both get into it, and it's like you have the entire bar riveted. And you're throwing each other around. Like, how much, describe it for me. Like, how big is this fight? Are you mostly trading blows, or are you throwing each other around?
Oh, no. We could throw each other into tables and crash tables
Okay.
and some.
All right, both of you give me vigor checks then.
The fuck? Where's that?
It's one of your primary stats. Mine's a D6.
Or actually, athletics. It makes more sense for athletics. Let's see. You're selling the. They believe that you're fighting, but the physicality of it is demanding, right? Like if you're throwing each other.
Oh shit! 7 or 7.
Okay.
Or 7 or 8. 8. 9. Sorry, 9.
11.
Oh yeah, this is like a Hollywood level fight with your mind link. Yeah, it's very easy, and you're both actually experienced fighters, so it's pretty easy to do a fake fight. So you get a raise, so you can have one other advantage of some kind. You could either swipe something from one of them without them realizing that, or that's the only thing I can think of that would be advantage, because you're definitely giving the guy Steve, the mechanic, enough time to hotwire the car, and Steve.
I can. Good. They are giving it 110%.
Yeah, no, I like that we're getting the best rolls right now. You know what there's going to be later. We're gonna get
I like to think the guy's he's also yeah.
Yeah, you could swipe a weapon from one of them, like a hand weapon or some credits or something.
I'll just try to swipe the nicest looking gun I can.
Okay, yeah. You could just pick a handgun from the handbook. And you can too, or a knife, like a hand, something that would be on a table that is not a rifle. Sure. Yeah. All right. So you both, so you grab a nice, like a vibro knife or a techno wizard knife, and Steve, you start the car up. You both hear it, and you both instantly. Do you go through the window, or are you going through the door?
The fenestrate. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Dan, you want to go through, or you want me?
You can both grab each other and throw each other.
Okay. I might want to drive, so I'm driving right as they jump into the back.
Yeah. Because mine
Give me that piloting check or that driving check, whatever it is.
Oh, it's yeah, that's a 9.
So you get the car started, back up, and you're basically you time it perfectly so that you two go sailing through the window, holding each other into the back of the Jeep, and then you take off and accelerate.
I like to think
was the bartender going, the fuck?
Wait, that was my Jeep, those motherfuckers.
I like to think and all three of us look and just.
Yeah, actually. We'll take a bow from the back.
Yeah, and they don't have time to react. Like by the time they get to their weapons, 2 of them are gone, and the others, by the time they get into the street to get a shot at you, you've already turned the corner. You're just out of sight. And Steve is in shotgun, the mechanic, and he directs you to the water treatment plant, and it is a dilapidated old water treatment plant near a river. So
guys, I gotta say that was stellar.
You got that shit on camera, right?
Of course I did.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a laser pistol, or could it be a particle beam pistol?
It just has to be a pistol.
Okay.
Like no long guns. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like a TX-26 particle beam pistol.
Sure.
Please.
Yeah. Just put it on a sheet.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. I mean, it's
The particle beams are like the heavy pistols. Like they do the most
they
damage.
do mega damage.
Yeah.
That's nice.
They disintegrate things too. They also usually they're like big, heavy one shot per round things. They're not the auto fire weapons.
Yeah, for mine, mine's an auto. Mine's a 3. I can do a burst with it.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought that was like the one shot per round.
Nope, I can rate of fire is 3.
I was thinking of a different one then.
I have the NG E15 pulse.
Oh no, it was the guy at the
Pulse ejector.
I was using to attack you the last game, I think.
No, yeah, that's son of a bitch.
Yeah. He had a heavy one that was one shot per round, yeah. So I think that was a Katani weapon. Anyways, you get to the water treatment plant and it's dilapidated. You can tell that there is a big pipe that goes into the town, and there is a big hole in the pipe. So that's going to be one problem. That's pretty obvious. Steve, the mechanic, spends a little time, and he says, well, actually, they kind of didn't do a good job sabotaging this place. It's actually going to be pretty easy to fix. I can actually kind of fix the machinery here, but there's 3 problems. One, you saw the broken pipe out there.
Sure,
So,
you can weld over it.
well, I got the welding. The tools are here. The problem is I don't have anything to weld it with. I need scrap. I need metal to do it. 2, we need the cistern. So the water comes from the river and goes into a cistern and settles out the solid particulates, right? That's just how it works. And unfortunately, they contaminated it. We need it cleaned somehow. It's just a big underground holding pit cistern. It's a cistern. I don't know how else to describe it. You know what a cistern is?
Yeah, I've seen one before.
Okay. Well, you were just looking at me. You weren't.
No, I was.
Okay.
I was waiting for you to finish.
Okay. The third thing, though, is a power source. That's the problem. This thing was normally connected to a little. What we had was one of those mini nuke power plants from a power armor or a robot or something. Those are great. But the cartel took it so they could wire up their Vila for their Bucho. So now there is a place you can get the scrap and the power plants from. Unfortunately, it's pretty dangerous. We have a junkyard. It used to be a battlefield where I don't know what happened, but a bunch of robots and power armor things fought each other about 100 years ago or something. Anyway, lots of scrap there. Problem is, it's haunted. You go in there, you get people, you hear screams and metal and stuff happens. And
you guys are pretty good with magic. You can handle ghosts, right?
I mean, I've been waiting for Banish to actually be useful.
So, yeah. And then the cistern. Yeah.
Cistern.
Yeah, you got to clean it. So, elbow grease and some kind of cleaning agent, maybe.
Chlorine.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, obviously, you definitely need to go to the junkyard.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you could banish.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't.
I know. I'm thinking, yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, you would obviously need backup to get the scrap out of there once you're doing your thing. So,
You're the strongest of us. So
can you stay here and clean? It's not glamorous or anything.
I got this shit.
All right. Well, as you and I are going to the junkyard.
Okay. So
We'll take the Jeep.
Okay. Yep. Do you take the Jeep? Yeah. And it is got, basically like wrecked vehicle set up as a perimeter wall around it. And there's a big gate that's been, thrown open. And there's a big like crude sign on the top of the gate that says in twisted pieces of twisted metal, welcome. But it's kind of undercut by like the human skulls dangling from the metal welcome sign.
I mean, depending on some cultures, that might be nice, but I doubt it's this
Yeah,
one.
kind of wired in there. So yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be welcome here. You might be.
I can't argue with that, but
Yeah, your radios on your armor are starting to crackle. There's some kind of signal transmitting nearby.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Tarasco Junkyard. Please come in. It's free today. Everything is free, but please only pick from the interior. Don't pick from the perimeter walls.
is it trap?
Trap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Instead of the vibro blade, can I get this backup pistol?
sure.
I can't really use melee weapons. So that probably would have made more sense.
Yeah. All right. So, let's see here. All right. You go into the junkyard. And it is a junkyard. So, but you start to hear metal, you take a winding path. Both of you give me a roll of notice. Looking for scrap. I mean, you're literally looking for scrap.
4.
Okay.
Yeah. Dan saw it. Not me.
Okay.
Daryl saw it, not me.
So you see a big pile of metal sheets sort of in a little clearing in the middle. You're looking through they basically whoever set this junkyard up made it into a maze. Like there's lots of relatively narrow paths surrounded by these big piles of compacted vehicles and robot arms and vehicle turrets and that kind of thing. Tank treads. All kinds of stuff. And you can see a big metal sheeting piles that actually look very clean and intact and would be perfect for, repairing a pipe. And as you do that, both you head towards it to get it, and you can hear this. You don't need a notice check for that to hear a tremendous crash of metal behind you.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Look at it.
You can see that several vehicles have fallen behind you to block your way out.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. Probably the ghosts.
So what do you do?
So we found what we're looking for?
One of them, remember, you also have to find a power plant, which is basically a nuclear battery that power armor and robot vehicles use.
Your powered go-kart.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of vehicle remains here. This will take more time. This will actually take time to search.
Well, okay, first let's secure I'll secure the scrap.
What do you mean by secure? Take it to the vehicle that you have outside? How are you doing that? You'd have to climb.
I will climb.
Okay, give me athletics -3 because you're carrying big sheet metal.
16.
Okay.
Sorry, -3, 13.
Okay. So let's see here. As you're doing that, you start climbing the walls and you make good progress hauling it up when jagged blade of metal about as, a foot wide, just very long, more like a pillar, like a sharp, imagine a steel girder that's been sharpened at one end. Just like it was wedged into the wall and suddenly it comes out and launches itself towards you. So, and it is going to...
Can I dodge?
You can try, but this will be an opposed check, weirdly enough.
Initiative or anything?
It's just a thing that has happened. More like a trap. Yeah.
So what am I rolling?
Well, you rolled athletics.
Fantastic. Let's do this.
If you want to hold on to the thing, does he still have a -3 or
8?
10. So
did I say 8? Clearly. Clearly.
Well, Benny says.
So that is going to be,
That's what I was meaning.
Yeah. I will use its...
No, the original Benny.
I was remembering years ago, some random guy at the bar.
What is your toughness?
12.
12. All right. So that is a 15 AP3. So that is going to be 2 wounds. Actually, no, 8. Let's see, 3. So 18. And what is your toughness? Yeah, no, actually just 1 wound. So you get slammed in the side by the sharpened pillar and you fall to the ground, bleeding.
Son of a bitch!
That's when you hear cackling. Well, it's like, the metal warbling sound when you have like a piece of woo, but somehow it's like demonic laughter as well. And you can see that pillar start being pulled out and sort of bending into the shape of like an arm, and then other pieces of metal and scrap start forming into a humanoid body.
I wonder if the guys are doing all right.
There is. You can give me an occult check there, Daryl.
I know nothing.
All right. Well, it's definitely not a normal thing. It's definitely supernatural. It's forming a body out of the metal. Imagine, just turning scrap and turning it into a humanoid body. And it's you could hear the radios crackle. There's like broken radios coming alive. He's like, "Welcome to hell. Welcome to Rasco Junkyard. Your bones will make good gristle for the mill of my endless hunger for power and pain."
Finish.
Yeah. So now we're going to do initiative. All right. So I'm doing my modified one where I pick 3 cards at random, top 3 cards, and you just pick which one you want. And the bad guy you just tell me left, middle, or center.
Left.
Or right. All right. My left, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then which one do you want, Deanne?
Right.
Okay. I have an ace.
Of course you do.
All right, it's going first.
But aces also counts as ones. So.
No. So at least it's not a joker. We'd get a bonus to his action. So the tectonic entity is going to attack first. And it is going to fling. It's going to try and stab Daryl. It's going to spread the love around. Actually, no. It's going to try and finish you off. So it is going to attack again. Well, let's see. You're fighting D8. All right, and it gets a 7. What's your parry? Actually, no. It's just based on your parry value.
7.
All right. So defenders win ties. So yeah. And then let's see. Which of you two got higher?
He got Jack.
Okay, yeah. You're next.
I'm just gonna try to blow something
Yeah.
like shoot the body.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll.
Okay, if I miss this, I'm going to be very, very sad.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8.
All right, that definitely hits.
So damage.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll do the 3-round burst.
Okay. Well, there's a recoil penalty for that, so yeah, you can.
I mean, I hit the first one.
Yeah. So it'll be a -2 and then a -4 for your third shot. Or how many? What's your rate of fire?
3.
3. Yeah. So
this one's -4.
2, then 4.
Okay, 6.
That still hits.
That's a negative. So
Yeah.
I hit
All right.
twice.
All right.
All right, so that's 6d12.
Well, no, roll them separately.
Okay.
You don't add them up.
First, that's like 3. So 12 plus 3. 15 on the first one.
Does nothing.
Oh, 12. Okay, so 19, 20, 29, 32.
32. All right. So yeah, let's see here. Blow huge chunks into it, ripping out, melting, slagging part of the metal. It is you inflict 2 wounds on it, and it continues to cackle.
Like this is a very lame hell.
So yeah,
Take that.
go ahead and roll your spellcasting check.
This is opposed by its spirit.
Okay. Yeah. All right, got an 8.
Got a 9.
All right, let's
Take
find-
that.
A success makes it shaken. A raise
All right.
creates a wound.
All right, you shake it, so it is stunned next round. So you can act again. Actually, yeah, you should not have been able to act because you were shaken. If you take a wound, you're shaken, which means you're stunned for the next action. If you spend a Benny, I'll let you just.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right. So new round, and you can give me. What do you want to do next? You want to banish again?
I would like to, but
Yeah.
does Tom go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm shooting again.
All right.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
First, regular shot. That's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2. That's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
3. That's a miss.
Yeah, you hit once.
God damn.
See, we wasted all our good rolls.
10. Oh, well, there's a 12, so 22. Wow. And 33. 35.
35.
Damn.
Yeah, you obliterate its body.
Like, I've got nothing. I have no one-liner I can say here. I'm hurt. I'm bleeding. Sorry,
Healing.
but it's still there.
Yeah.
When
Oh yeah, both of you give me fear checks. Forgot to do that.
It's just a spirit roll.
Yep. -2 though.
If
Spooky.
you destroyed its body, you could always just say, nobody fucks with me.
All right.
5.
All right, you're fine. So you.
no one makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah. So you can both give me notice checks to see if you can find a power plant before it can reform a body or you have definitely stunned it.
5.
Okay. Yeah, there is you find a power plant that seems to be functional. Still got a green light on it. So yeah, that must be good. The only problem is that it's, buried in the middle of one of these piles of, scrap. So you have to give me, an athletics check.
I'm good at that.
Yep. You have a -1 though. No, you heal them. Yeah. Never mind.
8.
Okay. You're able to take it and escape. Yeah. Between the two of you. Oh yeah. And you can literally fly. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, I was about to say that if you want, I'll just hold you above my head and run.
Yeah. So you're able to get the scrap. Meanwhile, you give me a notice check.
Do I want to make this?
Why are these so goddamn good?
They're Skittles.
Yeah.
Normal.
I'll take one.
7.
7. All right. So there's a skeletal body in here.
Okay. Well, that's got my attention. So yes, of course, I'm going to go look at the body.
And the
Okay, that's enough for me.
the skeletal body actually has a bunch of jewelry on it, like a nice gold watch, gold necklace, and on the watch band there is a family name on it, Salazar, and yeah.
All right. My curiosity's piqued, Ross. I'm going to do something that's probably dumb.
Okay, sure.
Object reading.
Oh yeah, yeah. Give me
Since I've done that. Here's my trauma.
sure.
7.
It's dark, but it's not like enough to make a fear check. This guy was, a businessman you see his last minutes, right? Basically, man dressed in a business suit. It's at night. There's a group of vampires around him, and they're saying, "Come on, you just need to say yes." It's like, I will not sell out my town to the. It's like, you're a corrupt, evil business. You're as corrupt and ruthless as we are. You just don't want us. You just want to be saying no. You just don't want to be someone's subordinate. Come on, be reasonable. It's like, no, I don't care. And they, I'm not even going to drink your blood. I find you so pathetic. Fucking die. You let your body contaminate the water, and they kill him and throw him down there. So this guy was the former boss of the town, it looks like. And when Bucho moved in, he made an example out of him. But yeah, he's like, my family will get revenge. And Bucho laughs.
I'm going to take his body out of there.
Yeah.
We'll take the jewelry and stuff, but I'm not like pocketing it. I want to see if I can track down next of kin and
Yeah, you can ask
give
Steve
them
the
a proper burial.
you can ask Steve the mechanic if you want.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, he says the Salazar family is still around here. Yeah, they would.
Know this guy. I'm not going to do that.
No. Yeah, I mean they've fallen on hard times quite a bit. Like the vampires. Bucho likes to watch people suffer rather than killing them outright. So he likes watching them like lose their money and resort to begging. That watch and that jewelry.
Sounds evil.
Yeah, is very evil. That's why if you gave them that, they would be able to sell it and get some money back and restart their lives or move out of town or something.
Yep.
I don't know what they'll do with it, but yeah, they would be very grateful to you. That would definitely help get the people to trust you a little better.
Yep.
But that's worth a lot of credits, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
I don't need the credits.
Okay. Yeah. So
he feeds off justice.
yeah. So you two come back.
Hey guys, look at this.
What do you know?
Stand corrected.
I'm good. What do you know? Like, I was like,
You're so close.
oh, great voice there. Like, Sky Captain of yesteryear.
No, that's the body. I was like mimicking like I'm puppeting the body.
So
We are disrespecting the dead today.
Well, he was kind of a bastard.
Oh, I'm gonna give him a proper burial. That's the goal, and give the family that.
Yeah, but Steve the mechanic, by the time it gets to be sunset, the water treatment plant is up and running. It'll take about a day for the water to fill up in the cistern, and before we can start pumping it in the town, we got to let the water settle down to get rid of the solid matter and stuff. It's just a lot easier to let it,
You look like you clean today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. Come on.
But it's Yeah, so we should get out of here. I'll guide you. There's an abandoned church right outside of town. They tore down the crosses and everything, but it's at least it's a roof over your head.
We can build new crosses.
You can hide out there. I mean, you don't want to be in town at night. They're going to be looking for you.
So we can hide out in the church.
Okay. Steve leaves the Jeep with you. He's like, I'm going to walk back. Sneak back into town. They didn't see me associate with you, so I'll be your eyes and ears.
Be careful.
Yeah. No, they're killing people anyway. It's good, dangerous even if you hadn't shown up. At least this way, I got a chance. So yeah.
Steves have to look out for each other.
Yeah.
Steve, are you sure you should be going there at night? Like, be caught out in the open?
I mean, if they don't see me there in town at night, they're gonna know I'm the one helping you.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to go back.
What's our sense motive thing?
Is there intuition? No, that's a different game. I'm running so many games.
No, probably.
Yeah, notice.
Do we trust him?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good reason, to go into town is to I'm definitely not the one helping them. Like, no one's helping them. What? Shut up. Yeah.
So, hug Steve as he goes.
Maybe you're helping them.
Yeah. So you can just hide out in the church at night. You can see there are lights on in the town. There's people. Every once in a while you hear a gunshot or a distant scream, You're just outside of the lights, basically.
Set up a watch.
Yeah.
Something like some of those magically grown fruits. I'm thinking distilling those. Making some magically infused spirits. I think that's going to be my new project.
Okay. Yeah. So
you have to get a silver still or something.
So you're gonna there'll be
silver
fruits
stiller
that are infused. So they will be gushing with.
You're right. I should call them gushers.
So that's how the night goes, I imagine. Yeah.
Or maybe Skittles gummies.
Yeah. So
it is legend.
Dawn, the
Breaks.
sun rises. Dawn breaks. And Steve, you've hidden the Jeep so they don't know where it is. But Steve can tell. Yeah. Did you give the jewelry to Steve, or you got to hand it over? Okay.
Because I was going to take it to the family myself.
Yeah. So what do you want to do first? You want to go after the vampire's nest? Or you want to hunt down the Salazar family? Not hunt, but find.
Well, that's still technically hunting, Ross. It doesn't have to result in the ending of a hunt.
All right. Yeah.
Silly Ross.
Yep.
All right. So what do you want to do first?
I kind of want to do the Salazar thing first.
Okay.
That won't take too long, but
No.
at the same time, that could wait because Vampire Nest having all day to do that probably be a good idea.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go to the Vampire Nest.
Okay. So he takes you to the
side quest.
No, that's part of the main quest.
This is on the...
You gotta win over the townspeople before El Mariachi will trust you enough to show up.
This is the second branch of
It's the second dungeon.
Yeah. So he directs you to the other side of town and points you to the just tenement building. It's 5 stories tall. He says there's a 2-story basement.
Probably down there.
They're definitely in the basement, but every single window is boarded up. And
taking off my spurs.
It is incredibly dusty. There are dead bodies hanging off the side of the roof, just lining the top floor outside exterior.
My evil senses are tingling.
Yeah.
Okay. We totally need John Carpenter music to play while we're walking towards this place.
It's just.
Hey, Father.
There's bones, human bones scattered around. They're just all around the building as debris. But it is sealed up, and all of you can give me notice checks.
5.
Ooh. 10.
7.
Okay. You can see that gutter scum you chased off earlier. Some of them are watching. Or they're clearly guarding the building. They're across the street. They're in an alley. One's on a roof drinking tequila at 7 a.m. And, they have weapons. So you either have to fight your way through them or sneak around them or find a way that they're not going to observe. Steve does say the basement does connect to the sewers of this town, but because the water pipes don't work, it's so the sewers are empty. I mean, there's nothing in there, but they're cramped, and I think they sealed it off. But I'm not going down there with you, man. That's too much.
No, you've done a lot, man.
Yeah, so you'd have to figure it out yourself and breach it. They just like sealed it up with bricks or something. So you got to find a pipe that has been bricked up. And that's your way into the basement. So you could either, or you could, with your attend notice, you do realize they're watching the building, but they're not. They're only watching two sides of it. Like they're only stationed in one area. They're not. The building's at the very edge of town, right?
They're not really effective sentries.
So let's say this is the building. They're right here, so they can see this side and this side. They can't see. So they can see the south and the western side. They can't see the northern or the eastern.
So we can sneak in from the opposite direction.
Yeah, as long as you don't make noise. They'll be able to hear.
It's easy.
Take the spurs off. Yeah.
Silence.
Oh well. Okay.
There's that too.
Yeah.
Actually, so in this case,
magic bullshit.
Yeah.
So in this case, we'll just like.
I already took the spurs.
You also can fly. You could come in from the roof, but you have to go all the way through the building.
But silence costs like 1.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
I don't get to use it enough. So there you go.
We should use like some of the sand walking from Doom.
So the building is it is sealed up. They just basically, literally, every single door is closed and fortified. But with not like a military building, like with wood and scrap metal.
Like a building that's been defending against zombies, kind of thing.
Yeah, like they're more concerned about sunlight than being attacked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't think anyone's going to show up in force. They're creatures. They're not great military planners, So do you want to pick up what? It's a tenement building. What? How are you making an entrance? You could carefully dismantle the fortification on a window or a door. You could, with silence, you could blow a hole in the door, or you could punch your way through the fortifications.
Like as long as silence is up.
Yeah. So you don't know where. It sounds like you want to go on the ground floor, so you can get to the basement as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, door or window. Yeah. First, give me the check on that.
7.
Okay. Yeah. You're silent. You're approaching from the northeast corner, which is the farthest. Yeah, the most out of sight from them. Basically,
window would have a less chance of being trapped than a door.
Yeah.
Or punching through the side of the building.
Yeah,
that would be very noticeable. So, I mean, it's the desert. Windows break sometimes. So, yeah, let's do the window.
Every single window is boarded up, fully. Okay. Everything, it is entirely sealed. But they don't want any sunlight getting in, obviously. So.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, you can punch your way through the windows are less fortified. So yeah, you don't have to roll. You
just like this.
Okay. Yeah, give me a notice check.
Everybody's looking.
I notice nothing. They do nothing.
Ooh.
Shit. 24? Holy shit. 32?
Jesus.
I see everything.
39.
All right.
Okay, seriously, this has to have like music and visual effects for what he's seeing.
Right, yeah, you just fucking get Batman Arkham crime vision all of a sudden. You activate crime detecting mode.
So
all right, so Vance.
Colors like I've never seen before.
Vance, odd or even? Okay, there's nothing in the room. But with a 39, you sense the floorboards are weak, and you can pry them open and go directly into the basement without having to find the stairwell.
Yeah.
It opens up. You see the basement, a basement room down there.
So, now you want me to pull up floorboards? I'm your Huckleberry. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're on MindLink. That's how we're communicating, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Dan?
Yes.
That's, yeah. With magic, you can solve a lot of problems, weirdly enough. So... you open up the window, you pull open the floorboards, revealing the basement below. It's just this stone and concrete, very dusty, very old basement. This is a pre-rift building that's been repaired. Ship of Theseus, right? It's been just repaired just enough to keep it functional for God knows, for centuries, literally.
We should have requisitioned mirrors and pull like that Egyptian trick to get the stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we did.
You could spend a penny to say you did.
I mean, one of my power trappings as a mystic is celestial silver. I can make my spells holy.
Yeah. So
Holy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're in the belly of the beast now. You're in this vampire nest. So
Like, we don't necessarily have to kill them. We do have to get the guitarist away. That's the primary goal.
Yes, you're trying to rescue this kid who's somewhere in this basement.
How effective are holy weapons against vampires?
Quite, actually, if I remember riffs.
Give me an occult check.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be really hard. You're like, I read the book of this world, so.
Yeah. I just metagame. Yeah. All right. With a 9, as a psi-stalker, you actually know this pretty well. So they're very effective at damaging vampires, but the problem is actually permanently killing a vampire. Vampires heal very quickly. Even from weapons they're vulnerable to. So even like if you stake a vampire, that just literally turns them into a skeleton. That doesn't kill them.
And if you remove the stake.
Yeah, they come back very quickly. So what you have to do, so holy weapons would hurt a vampire, but to kill it, you have to put it in sunlight or immerse it in water. So permanently.
Is there a winch on that Jeep?
Do you want there to be?
Yes.
Then you need to spend a penny.
I will spend a penny.
Okay. You have a winch.
So we can do the John Carpenter's vampires, like drag them out.
So how do you? So you have access to the basement now. Like,
okay. Steve said he wouldn't go in.
Yeah, he's gone. He's hiding.
No.
He doesn't want to be seen anywhere near this.
Let's say,
we don't want to put him at risk.
I mean, he's afraid if anyone spots him, they'll report back and he's dead. So like,
we don't want him at the winch either because like there are humans working with these guys. They will kill him.
Yeah, the gutter scum. You're hiding. So how do you want to do this?
Over here.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess
we can just silence and fly the kid out.
Yeah, you're here and they're there. Yeah. So I
can also use sound to create a diversion.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is, how are you going to find the kid? Like, are all of you going in? Is one of you going in? Like, that's obviously going to be stealth.
Okay. You want one of us to? Should one of us stay up here?
Probably you, since you cannot be silent. You cannot cast silence or fly.
All right. Well, in that case, one of you take the squirt gun.
Yep.
Okay.
Which one?
What you're shooting?
Oh, it's a D6.
That is better than mine.
All right.
Squirt gun.
Well, and you could do the holy thing. So
So if you're anyone who's going in the basement, roll stealth.
Okay, I'll stand by the winch if you need.
You do it with a 9. You also know vampires sleep during the day, but they can be woken up.
Sure.
So they will have a penalty, but they can definitely try. All right.
I'm with the silence. Do I need to roll silence again? I don't know.
Also
the
fine.
duration.
I'll keep it. It's fine for now. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Both of you drop down silently. Both of you give me notice checks.
I noticed nothing.
7.
A 7. You hear a quiet strum of a guitar in the distance, but you know what direction it is. Mm-hmm. So and you also see 2 sleeping vampires. They look like wild vampires, very disheveled. So basically, there's 3 types of vampires in Rifts. Wild vampires are the weakest. They're most feral and least intelligent. They're more intelligent than zombies, obviously, but they're the weakest. And they're like, then there's secondary vampires, which are like normal
standard vampires.
Yeah, and then there's master vampires, which are your Draculas. So these,
but there literally is always only one master.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what the mechanics are for like sleeping, but can we stealthily walk over and just stake them? Does that require like a?
That would be one more stealth check.
What do you think, Dan? Should
how many of them are in here?
There are 2 that you see.
2 that we see.
I mean, you could try it.
I mean, if you could just clamp their mouth before you plugged it, you shoved it in.
Yes, let's put it over their mouth so we get bit.
No.
Well, you've got mega damage armor. They're not going to.
And also, being bit it just causes damage. It doesn't infect you.
Yeah, you have to. It takes days to turn into for them.
It's like
take one, I take the other.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's 3 days of slowly draining you.
Yeah.
What do we roll?
5.
Stealth.
Okay. Do you want to spend a penny?
I do.
Well, this was for Vance. What'd you get?
Silence?
I'm spending a penny to re-roll.
Well, you're also touching them.
Exact same roll.
And I'll go ahead and spend a penny.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
What madness
Again?
is this?
Like, I think they're much better than that.
I got a 5.
Like, for real.
Okay. Whoop. They both wake up. They have rolled a 7 for him and a 5 for you. So they both wake up and hiss. and then you clamp down on them, but they made sound and made motion. So now, of course, your silent spell ability still works, but they moved around, and you don't know if you can give me notice checks again.
Nope.
Okay.
4.
Okay. You see another one down the hallway away from the guitar strumming sound, kind of stirring. Like the motion has, one of them is trying to wake up. So, yeah. Now, what do you want to do?
Are we committed, or we get the kid and get the fuck out?
Yeah, we need to get the kid and get the fuck out. I'm going to make, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make a sound check of us sounding like we're scurrying up out of the hole we just created.
Okay.
Good luck, Tom.
Yeah. You hear that? Yeah.
I see them fly away.
Nope. No. You just hear the sound. Mm-hmm. Well, you're mind link, so you know what they're doing. Yeah.
Okay, so I should just go.
By the way on that.
You find the kid?
No, that was for the...
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
And then notice for the kid? Or
what? Yeah. One more navigate check. Basically, one more notice check to hear the sound of the guitar.
I can't roll D6s to save my fucking life.
Yeah, 6.
All right, yeah. You find the kid. He is sort of passed out, but, kind of holding guitar, clutching at it and strumming. And you both grab him and run, I imagine. Are you going to grab the skeletal vampires you stake to drag them out in the sun? Or are you going to let them...
I can cast fly on them too, right?
Yeah. Well, no, they're not. They're dead right now, so they're...
Well, we grab the corpse.
Yeah, you can grab the corpses, yeah.
And I got a 7 on casting flight, and so for the 3 of us, I think that's 4 power points.
Okay. So if you grab the 2 vampire corpses and the kid, and you're helping, so basically what happens is, you grab the kid. He's sleeping. You pick him up, start rushing out. You grab the corpses. You hand them to Steve so you can throw them out in the sun. Mm-hmm. But you're as quick as you possibly can be. But you can see something stirring down the hallway, something staggering upwards, a humanoid silhouette. So, but you're all in the light. You're all in the window or right out the window with the kid. So, what are you gonna do next?
Like get in the Jeep.
Get the fuck out.
Suppressing bolt.
Okay. Just a little parting gift.
Yes.
All right, sure.
Celestial silver.
Okay.
9.
All right. You hear a howl of pain that is not silenced, and that escapes the building. Like that is a very loud. You fucking hurt the shit out of that vampire. But yeah, you probably want to drive.
Drive.
Yep.
Away we go. Do I need to roll for it?
Check.
Yes. The gutter scum heard the vampire scream.
Let's check the kid.
Also, the vampire is going to warn them anyway because he was woken
23.
Up. Okay, yeah.
Oh, do we see some sizzling corpses that we dragged out?
Yeah, you dragged.
I threw them out.
Yeah. They burned to a crisp. You killed 2 vampires, so you suck up their energy. Yay!
It's like eat up.
Yeah.
So evil.
Actually,
so
you know what? Actually, I go drive through.
Yeah. So, but you have the kid. He wakes up. He's very confused. He's holding his guitar. And Steve told you what he was, his big sister, Carolina, where she is. You can drop him off there, or you could keep him with you because, they're going to be looking for him probably. So, are you...
Take him to his sister and get them...
Well, with the 23, you're gone before they have a chance to get in their vehicles and chase. So, they don't know where to go.
Let's check this kid over. Do we have, does anybody...
Yeah, you don't have to roll for it. He has no bite wounds. Yeah. They literally they follow the lead of their boss. They liked watching him be terrified. They
probably throw things at him.
Look at it.
No, they just killed people in front of him and made him play the guitar. So they were...
Look at his guitar, see if there's anything special about it. Or...
Yeah, there is a metal thing in it. You pull it out and you can see it's a little metal carrying case. You pop it open. There's healing potions in it. Kid was also used as a mule for healing potions.
Cartels are bad.
Is he an addict?
No. He's just a mule. So, you...
let's take him back to his sister. Just to kind of touch base.
We need to get his sister out, too. We can't leave them both there.
We can take them to the Mariachi.
Well, you haven't found the Mariachi yet. So
we can take him back to the church.
Yeah. So, the 3 of you take him to the church.
Or to the cistern because of the running water. That might be a pretty safe place.
Oh, it's a water treatment plant? Yeah. You take him, You take him
That's our new hideout.
Okay, yeah. So the water, treatment plant's up and running. The cistern's filling up, and Steve is there.
With you.
Yeah.
She has no problem with going.
She's very grateful to see her little brother alive. And yeah. And Steve tells you, look, the people are talking about you. It's all the gossip. What happened? People heard weird sounds come from the junkyard. People know that something's up. Everyone's on edge. I think you're going to make a lot more news. Judging all the gutter scum are, in a fit. Some of them are going to get killed as soon as Bucho wakes up tonight for their failure.
We got a little time.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
That didn't take a lot of time.
No, it didn't. You were pretty good. You had a pretty good plan. So he takes you to a hovel at the edge of town, and there's a little family in there. And yeah, what do you say to them?
You take the lead on this.
Yeah, I'll take the lead on it. Oh well, who's there?
There is Zamira and Domino. They are brother and uncle to not uncle, but one of Mr. Salazar's kids, and so uncle and nephew. Yeah.
Buenos noches.
Yeah. Right. You just talk. Yeah. They speak. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. So yeah. Good afternoon. Heard you all have been having a spot of trouble lately. Happened to find these. Thought you might want them.
You would give them to us?
Of course. They're not mine. They're obviously.
You are a man of honor. You would. These are worth a fortune.
Not as much as they are to you. I also have, and he's draped up in a tarp or something. Mm-hmm. If you would like a proper.
Yes. Oh my God!
Burial.
He was a bastard of a man, but he was a man. He was not a monster. Not like the things running this town now.
Not for long, man. Not for long.
Oh, I should. You're going. You're all
not obligated to that.
Well, thank you so much. They're weeping.
It's not our mission. Tomorrow Legion can send someone else.
Right. This Go Deep is brought to you by the Tomorrow Legion.
So
Muse Squad.
Muse Squad of the Tomorrow Legion.
Musing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Steve's like, hey, after you deliver that, hey, I told the mariachi he wants to meet you. He'll be at the church.
All right.
So you go to the church.
Yep.
I'm assuming the Salazar family's going to GTFO.
Yeah. They're going to bury Mr. Salazar, and then they're going to flee. And so
let's go meet up with Antonio Banderas.
Yes, he is a very handsome man. He has a guitar case. He has long hair, and he looks at you as my thanks. I feel like I can call you my friends. You have already killed these assholes, these motherfuckers they're draining this town of all of its life. And I must thank you for it. But our work is not yet done. Not until I've killed many vampires, but Bucho, he just makes more. The gutter scum work for him with very little pay because they think they'll be next in line to become immortal, become a vampire.
Dumbasses.
And the problem is I cannot pull the trigger on Bucho. He is my brother. But you are not his brother.
We'll kill him.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem.
We will kill him so dead.
But
sounds evil to me. Let's kill him.
Well, it is not quite yet. He is still too strong. We must weaken him further. I think we need. There's a couple of things I've been planning to do. One, there's a traveling carnival coming from Ma Barker, but she has many things to trade and sell. If you can convince her to come, I've stolen some money, and maybe she would give someone credit. We could arm the people. The other problem, you haven't been in the town at night, but the vampires, they go around in these armored limos, and if you could sabotage the motor pool so they don't have these vehicles, that would weaken them a lot. So if we do either or both of these things, I feel like we would have a much better chance taking out Bucho.
I love blowing things up.
So I can tell you where you are, and I will work in my own way. I've stolen some weapons from them, and I can begin distributing them to the people. But we need to weaken him a little bit more, I think.
Also, Tom contact the Tomorrow Legion and get some resources and supplies for this.
Yeah, you could try. Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you roll battle?
My first time I get to use it.
Yeah.
Have battle.
You can also roll battle. Yeah, you can put your heads together. Yeah.
7.
Okay.
13.
Look at us.
Yeah, well, you're working together. So, with the El Mariachi and Steve, you get they show you a map of the town. They point out where the villa is, where Buchos hold up, and, the tenement building, where the wild vampires aren't too much of a problem. They're feral and they're more viewed as a cannon fodder, and
they can't really follow instructions.
They can't really follow instructions well, so they're kind of not a big of a problem. You kind of realize that the kid was more to keep them sort of like the cartel leaders, like, don't kill the kid and feed in front of them. It kind of gave them a focus. It was more of something to keep them from running about. So the problem is the villa, right, and the motor pool and the other things. The question is, how much risk you want to take yourselves, or versus how much you can trust the townspeople to fight alongside you, versus coming up with, some clever plan or ambush to lure them into a trap. So
I'm thinking challenge into a dance off.
So that would.
I'm thinking I want to blow.
So you have a water treatment plant now. The water truck, you could actually, you have a scrap if you permanently banish that fucking ghost in the junkyard. You could
water cannon.
You could build a water cannon, which would be really fucking effective.
That'd be like a anti-vampire tank.
Yeah. And so you could do that, and you could ask the Tomorrow Legion for technical assistance on that. They could. So the other thing is Mal Barker. How much assistance she would be able to give. She would definitely have vampire hunting weapons, and you could hire mercenaries with her. They can't teleport. They can give you expert advice, some magical shit, but they can't send you manpower. That's the one thing they're kind of, you're the manpower. Like you are the boots on the ground. Yeah. They can send you anything but that.
I don't think we should blow up those limos too.
So yeah, and that's the other thing. The limos, you could either you can either requisition some satchel charges and plant them yourself. Be sure to do the job, but that's going to be stealthy. There's going to be way too many gutter scum to fight straight on, and you don't want to be fighting them anyway. The gutter scum will flee, and who gives a shit about them once Bucho's dead. Or you could do fucking mortars, indirect fire, just artillery, which you could requisition or buy from Mal Barker.
Yeah. I kind of want to get the artillery because we've never got to do anything like that.
Okay. So
you could do that. I'm gonna.
Okay, I'll go get some artillery.
Okay,
I'm gonna go work on getting the water cannon.
Okay,
maybe like it's either
a mortar or like split. Like, what's the third thing that we needed?
The Malberger's traveling circus carnival, the motor pool, and then arming the townspeople. Those are going to be the three.
I'm going to go after the motor pool.
I can go try to convince the carnival.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm going to go after the car. I'm going to have to go after the motor pool.
Okay, so you're going to go. So in terms of getting mortars, you could either go with Vance to the carnival and see if they have mortars for you to get, or you could requisition. With your 7, you could just requisition parts and try and do it yourself. They could teleport you a mortar, and you could do it yourself. But
right, I'll do that.
Yeah, So I guess you don't need to go to the Tomorrow Legion will send you the weapons. Yeah. All right.
So you don't need to do the carnival?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's also they'll just have more weapons. You can arm the townspeople. Yeah. Not just the mortar, but like.
But also, you get to go to a carnival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
That totally won't have evil stuff around, and us not to tug on your leash.
Yeah.
Psychic churro.
Yeah.
Psychic churros.
So, all right. So the 3 of you split up. So, yeah. The junkyard's closest, so you get there first.
Yep.
Yeah, the problem with banishing is you kind of need to have the entity active to target it, right? And that means it'll be angry and try and get you.
Yep.
So, yeah, what's your game plan?
Ooh. I'll start trying to pick and or pull stuff off of the perimeter.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. You do that, and your radio crackles live. No. This is the Tarasco junkyard. That's not allowed. I forget. Is there a taunt skill?
Yes.
All right, yeah, roll taunt. Maybe a +2 bonus.
Maybe I should have been the one.
I have to roll it untrained.
Yeah. Well, it's a D4 plus a D6. No penalty because you have a bonus on this because you're doing the right thing.
5.
All right. Well, guess what? you found their weak spot. They really don't like people picking for the perimeter because it likes people to be in the middle of the junkyard where there's way more shit that telekinetically throw at people, not out in the middle of an open desert, which is not as nearly as full of sharp pointy things to telekinesis at you. It is still going to shoot at you, but it won't do as much damage. So we'll get a shot off it first. And that will hit with just a 4, though.
Versus my parry?
No, this is ranged. It's ranged. That's for melee. It would be, yeah. Ooh. That is a 14. No armor piercing, though.
So my armor... So that's toughness plus armor value, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus toughness from
my
armor is +6 and it gives them an additional +2 toughness.
Okay.
With my 5 toughness, that's 13.
Okay. Yeah. So you only take 1 wound.
Okay.
Unless you want to spend a Benny to... Okay. So you take a wound and you're shaken. It is going to try again because you're shaken. And it will hit again. But it only rolls a 2 on damage. So you get hit with a piece of shrapnel. It hits you. You're bleeding. And it hits you again, but this time it is too light to make contact with you because it's using smaller pieces of debris. So you get to cast a banish at it.
Yeah. 5.
All right. It stops. You sense the entity in the air, so you've stunned it. Mm-hmm. Try one more banish.
8. So that's a raise, so it takes a wound.
Yeah. You're wounding it. Yeah. It is, and it's not a named character. So yeah, you banish it. So yeah. So that takes out basically.
It means banish as long as the DM feels it's necessary.
Yeah. So, yeah, you have to consecrate the ground to permanently get rid of it, but it'll be dormant for at least a month or so. So if you manage to win this battle, you'll have plenty of time to consecrate the ground and make it safe for everybody forever. Unless another ghost moves in, but don't worry about it. Yeah. So.
Speaking of, how's that graveyard up in Rolla doing?
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Forgot what was in that one. Yeah.
I haven't thought about it for some time, so it's fine.
Let's see here. So yeah, Vance, Mall Barker, you take the Jeep out to the carnival, which is just off the horizon. About 30-minute driving. A bunch of wagons with robot horses, pulling them, and hover vehicles and that kind of thing. And they're kind of camped out, and they see you, and Mall Barker sees you, and it's like, oh yeah, they welcome you in there, and yeah.
Am I able to drive even though I don't have drive?
Yeah, Steve the mechanic's with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, the drive skill is more like stunt driving, not basic.
Or evade, evade capture, evade pursuit. Yeah.
All right. So the goal is to just convince them to come in with guns.
To sell them. Well, basically, one, you don't have any money. You have your own personal money, but that's not a lot, right? If you'd get that jewelry, you could have had something to trade.
Yeah.
You could put it, basically, you could ask, hey, can you put it on credit? These people will win the battle, and then those townspeople have lots of money to pay.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. Well, you got to convince Mar Barker that these people are going to win. So.
All right. Well, then I'll, flag them down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're having breakfast anyway, so they're camped out.
Looking for Ma Barker?
Yeah. Come here.
Name's Hellspring.
I know you Tomorrow Legion boys are here.
Yeah.
Well, I got more than a couple fortune tellers and psychics here.
Oh, well then you see that we're kicking up.
Hornet's Nest.
Yeah, you got it. And I know that you got this wonderful traveling carnival thing you got going on here. I heard a lot of great things, but must be kind of hard to make some business over here.
Yep. They don't like us. We're not like a lot. Some carnivals. We kill vampires. We don't do business with them. Vampires are bad for everybody. So
let's just say me and my friends are bad for them.
Yeah, that's what my people tell me. But here's the thing. I know you're going to say that, give us some weapons on credit and we'll pay you back because we'll win and we'll have all that cartel money to pay you with. And that's all good and fine, but that's only if you win. I can't collect from a bunch of corpses. So my question to you, which my psychics couldn't tell me, is what can you put up as collateral for this little loan? Now, I know you ain't got much in credit, but you're with the Tomorrow Legion.
Right.
You'll also get involved. We've been hearing rumors and words on the grapevine about muses and how powerful they are. And someone like you is up into a lot of business. Something about you
I
finding...
can't be speaking to those muses.
Well,
but I can speak to, having some pretty good contacts in the Tomorrow Legion. I know you got to get these weapons somehow, and,
Yep.
It's a lot easier if you had some contacts on the inside. Maybe I could work something out.
Well, here's the other thing. My psychics have told me that something about you finding something like a treasure map, maybe a metaphorical treasure map. What Vance suddenly realizes, what springs to your head instantly, is the Black Vault.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, maybe some information about, I don't know, they couldn't tell me what kind of treasure this was or what this map is or anything like that. But, maybe a little hint of this.
You know what? The more of us coming after it to fuck with those guys, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll swing that deal with what I know about it.
Okay.
So I'll tell her what I do know.
All right.
About it, saying, it's not, I'm still kind of learning a little bit about that myself.
Okay.
This supposed vault that has some technology. I actually don't even know what it really has, but they're keeping it real hush hush. Very few people know, and
so you're going after the Black Vault, and you got a lead. So yeah, out of character, I haven't made up what the lead is specifically, but it's like a names or a location or something. Yeah. There's like
I'm
not known.
I can give them a ballpark location of this is where it's at.
Oh no, she wants the lead.
Oh, okay.
No, actually, what she counterposes, as you're sort of mentioning, what if you were to accept a new partner in this endeavor? Not about the Muse, it's about the Black Vault. Cut me in on it.
I'll tell you
what.
what.
Do with that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I am looking for some help because I really need to be ousting that crew that are protecting that Black Vault.
The Vanguard? Yeah. I've heard about them. All right, look, well, you've already given me enough. I can pursue this. The fact you gave me an actionable lead says a lot, and I appreciate it. And you know what? Yeah, I'll give you those weapons as a loan, and I'll come collecting from the people of Tarasco when they win, which I'm sure they will. And when you go up to the burbs, you ring old Maul Barker, and I'll help finance your little operation, your little treasure hunt. And I'll just we'll work out the details when you get to that. I know you Tomorrow Legion boys are kept real busy, but and also I wouldn't mention our little deal to the Tomorrow Legion. Maybe your teammates, obviously, but not your leadership, right? They're probably not going to look too fondly on independent people getting in that vault.
Well, yeah, of course.
All right, yeah, I'll give you the weapons. So she nods to her people, and they pull out cases of silver of stakes and silver bullets and water guns and all kinds of things.
Water balloon, bandolier,
body armor, crosses, all kinds of
sunlight guns from Underworld.
Yeah, there's some techno wizard shit that can do that. Yeah, there's like techno wizard sunlight flares. I think that's a thing. So meanwhile, there's a little dimensional pop. And then there's a big armored crate that falls to the ground, and you pop it open, and it has a little mortar on it, so with shells. So
little directions of how to use it.
Like Grandma told me that one day that this day would come.
So the real challenge for you.
So you're gonna have mortar combat.
Hey, all right. Vance gets a Benny. So
it's the Mortal Kombat team, but it's instead of the baseline, it's just dropping.
Exactly.
So for you, the real question is,
Kino's has a whole different meaning.
You have a map, and you've been told it's accurate. Well, actually, I have two questions. One, how far away do you want to be when you shoot? I'll just abstract it: short, medium, or long range. The advantages and disadvantages should be obvious. If you're short, it's more accurate, but they'll be able to find you quicker. Medium is average, and long is it's harder to hit, but you're farther away, so it's harder for them to find you once you start shooting. The second question is,
you're pretty good at shooting.
Mortars work better with spotters. So your teammates are doing shit. You can enlist it. The El Mariachi can help you. He can provide some. But he's out trying to arm the townspeople with weapons he's stolen from them and convincing them to fight. So he's kind of busy right now. Now, if you have any bennies left, you could say Carolina is helping you. She's
I like that. No, yeah.
Carolina. Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
Carolina and her brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just thinking she seems cool.
Well, she knows this is her best chance to not die too, and also she's brave. She's fuck these vampires.
I imagine I just kind of knock on. Was she back at the church still, or no? The treatment plant.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I kind of got to do a thing, and I could use a hand.
Okay.
On the upside, we're going to be blowing up all of their armored limos.
Great.
And you're going to get to watch it happen.
Yeah, excellent. I like this plan. I want to be part of it. So the real question for you is, what range do you want to do?
I'll say medium range.
Medium range, no penalties.
So I have a spotter.
And you do have a spotter. So roll. This is going to be 3 battle checks to see how much of it you can destroy before you run out of ammo or they drive you off.
Battle check number 1. 7.
Okay. Yeah, you're on target.
Battle check number 2. 7 again.
Okay.
Battle check number 3. Ooh.
Aw.
Oh, shit.
Aw.
That is 20.
Okay. Well, with that, you find the fuel dump.
Like the third 7 better.
It's like a slot machine. 777.
Yeah. You catch the fuel cell, but and there's just massive explosions. And
do I have time for one thing when that happens?
Yeah.
Just around her, turn us around. Selfie with it.
Well, you're in different places. That's how spotting works.
Oh, I know.
Well, yeah. Later on, you could do that as you watch the motor pool burn. It'll be on fire.
Actually, in that case,
Okay, yeah. So all of you rendezvous, and it's getting close to sunset.
How was your day?
Yeah, I got the weapons.
I blew up everything.
Oh, I got the message. Yeah, that was pretty.
Were there any shells left?
No.
Okay.
You had to use up all of them. So that was you.
Commented on the post.
Oh yeah, she liked it. Excellent.
Yeah, she says it reminds her of something she did when she was 14. What was that?
When she was 14, she was a holy terror.
So you've armed the townspeople. Steve the mechanic and Mariachi can take the weapons you've gotten from Mauerbacher and run them into town. And with the gutter scum running because the motor pool's been blown up, and they're panicking, they have low morale. Yeah, they start fleeing town, and so there's only the villa left. But you need to attack now. I mean, you certainly want to start. You want to wait until dark, or you just want to go? Yeah.
Oh no. The time for damage is now.
Yeah. So the town just kind of erupts into a full blown battle.
Do you have any of your songs ready that we could blare to get to even
Sunset Superman.
Let's play The Death of Demigods.
There we go.
All right. I'm going to requisition, since I don't want that kid anywhere near this, I'm going to borrow his guitar. I'll stroll in with it.
Oh,
let's do it. He can have it back. I want to use it against the guys who made them.
I almost want to do the something from Aliens, tape the squirt gun to my plasmid, my particle ejector.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Actually, could I do that?
Do what now?
Go Aliens, and tape the squirt gun to my particle ejector.
-1 for all shooting checks. Those are 2 big things. So yeah, you can though.
Why not?
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, the rule of cool. So yeah, you have these 2 massive, it's just a lot of gun. So
he's Squirtle. He's got them both on his.
So the real question, I guess you need to go into the villa's there. El Mariachi opens up on the human defenders and
does he have guns on his guitar case?
Yeah.
Excellent.
The guitar case is a gun.
Yeah, and he tells you just to I'll distract the outer ring. You get in the villa and you gotta take on Bucho inside the villa. So
should have sent a poet.
Yeah.
Luckily, I have poets.
So
a mortar to the building to blow it up so we can.
I used all the shells.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking if there was 1 left, I would.
No,
I had to bombard.
You got pretty enthusiastic about it, but yeah, you totally. And I mean, he doesn't have a way of escaping now either until nightfall. When a nightfall, you can turn into mist or a bat or whatever.
So we got to do this now.
Yeah, you got to do this now. So yeah, you going through the door, you just blowing a hole in the wall.
That's what the plasma ejector's for.
Okay, yeah, you blow a hole in the wall.
Blow a hole in the wall.
And
I'm assuming it's not a huge mega damage bunker.
Oh yeah,
it's a big cartel. It's a big villa. So it's a sprawling estate, right? Like a giant mansion. So there's a lot of ground to cover inside there. So yeah, all of you roll notice as you head into the depths.
5.
Okay.
6.
are you rolling that?
Okay.
Of course, I would do that again.
I have no betting. 7. So I am.
A 7. All right.
I have one left.
So yeah, Bucho. Let's see what his stealth check is because he is definitely named, so he gets a D6. He gets a 9. So do you beat that?
I have a 7.
Okay. Yeah. So he is going to, weirdly enough, sneak up on. Let's see here. Yeah, just roll 1. Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You.
That is the biggest target,
Yeah.
and he also has level water cannons. So,
Yeah, he does. Yeah, that is true. So he rolls. Yeah, he still can use his powers indoors because it is totally sealed off from sunlight. Yeah, but he rolls a 1. Oh, wait, no, he gets a D6. So he gets a 4. What is your parry?
7.
Yeah. Even
Strutting
with sneak attack, it would give him a +2 or 3. I don't think it would give him +4. So yeah, he misses you.
I think Tom should get the next action of knocking his ass out.
Nope. We're just do initiative again.
Initiative.
He is wearing body armor too. So.
Like I don't know if I like this, but look at this. But look at the initiative system. Oh my Shathuga. Where's my credit card?
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you want?
One on the
1, 2, 3.
1.
Okay.
2.
Right, flip him over. An 8.
King.
Jack.
All right, King goes first.
Let me check something real quick.
Can you burst him outside or something?
No.
There. Go ahead and give me the cards back so we don't lose them. Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so you turn around. You're facing with the cartel leader. He is, got slick back hair. He looks quite calm and powerful. He is armed with a magical blade of some kind, and you're not really sure exactly what. He has a gun on his back, some kind of submachine gun, and but he's got body armor, and
All right, I am not going to fuck around. I'm going to modify with Celestial Silver and Soul Blast 3.
Okay.
Give it AP 15.
Damn. You said it's holy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah.
Yep. Sorry, it's one of those times where different editions did things.
Oh, yeah.
The previous
Are you using the old looking?
No, I was remembering the rules from the previous edition and looking for them until I remembered they were the previous edition.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm giving +4.
Before we did this, I probably would have cast protection going in there. Just saying.
Protection against what?
Just like extra armor for myself.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Loading.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a 5. So.
Oh yeah, base points of 1. So this is going to cost 5 power points. That's why I have Font of Magic.
Mm-hmm.
You got this.
Yeah. I just have to not fuck it up.
I believe in you.
I mean, I did cast it with a 5.
Okay. Roll damage.
Roll all the damage.
It's just 2d6.
I want all.
But it is holy.
Do damage dice explode?
Yes.
That's 9. 13.
13 is enough because with the armor AP 15, that makes a huge difference. So, yeah, you said a 15, so that will give him actually give him 2 wounds. So he will be stunned.
Quite frankly, I'm stunned.
Yeah. Oh, wait, all of you need to make a fear check with a -3. He is the deathly aura of the Master Vampire.
What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, spirit.
Well, I fail.
All right, so you don't cast that as you are terrified by him.
Of course.
So it's -3?
Yep. You need
7.
All right, that's all you need. Unless you have a Benny, I think you can make.
Can I give him a Benny?
No.
I have no bennies left.
But I
Okay.
just got like crazy 12.
All right, you two are fine. Yeah.
14 plus one.
So the vampire Bucho looks like a man, a pale man, but the aura of death and murderous energy just is overwhelming. It is palpable in the air, and it's hard to breathe. You feel your blood vessels constrict. You feel your heart weaken, and death is on you.
Nice try. I've seen my grandmother angry.
Well, you made your check. So Daryl, he can. Yeah, you are frightened, or no? Yeah, shaken.
He just loses his action this round, or what does it do?
Yeah, he loses his action this round. So, yeah. You can make a free spirit check to remove shaken. That will be without the -3 penalty. So, but that'll be next turn. So yeah,
That wasn't your roll.
yeah. So that wasn't your roll.
Clearly.
So yeah, he's scary. So you lose your action. Yeah.
Water cannon to the face.
Okay. Roll attack.
Shooting.
Yep.
Shoot.
You do have a Benny left.
I do. How about a 15?
15 will hurt, but his armor protects him.
To the face?
It is protect. Yeah, no, he it is enchanted armor.
Okay, I thought his.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You need to destroy his armor first before water.
Okay, well in that case.
Yeah. Sorry,
Plasma,
I should have mentioned it is.
Then then that was my first shot, so it's gonna be 3 shots.
Okay. Yep.
Too much on it.
Yep.
Too much flare.
Too much flare. Okay, -2. Mm-hmm. Still a hit. 5.
Sure.
And -4. That's another 5.
After
the minus.
Okay.
Rolled a 9.
All right.
So yeah, it's 3 hits.
All right.
Here we go. Number 1, 11, 8, 19, 27, 30 on the first one. 4, 13, 23, 26 on the second.
Okay.
And 19. Jesus Christ. It's right by your chair.
Busy.
So, 19, that was 31, 38, 41. Sorry, yeah, 41.
41. All right. You annihilate his armor with that. So, and he goes flying into the back wall, slams against it.
Like, I'm going to just look at my...
He takes no damage.
Obviously, I know.
Yeah.
But his armor's obliterated.
Yeah, his armor is obliterated. However, he cannot physically act, but he can still take a free action, he can still use his powers. So his eyes glow red, and this will be a puppet roll. He's going to try and mind control you.
Mind bullets.
Yep.
With a mind bullet. That's telekinesis, Kyle.
Yep, because he's like, oh, that's a cool gun. I want to use it on your friends. Yep. Arcane skill versus your spirit. What's your spirit?
D6.
D6. Oh, let's see here. Where is that? Our innate abilities, blah, blah, blah. What does he roll?
Here.
Oh, sorry. There it is. D12. Cool. All right. So.
Opposed roll there.
D12 versus a D6.
You got the shit.
I'm going to spend one of my bennies. I get 3.
So it's...
Also your wild die.
Oh, 6.
All right. I'm going to spend another benny.
12. 16.
Damn. All right. Well, I spent 2 bennies and I rolled not above a 5.
Actually, wait, hey Ross, when I realized when he's like, no!
All right.
No!
All right. Well, yeah, that would have been cool.
Plasma ejector is for bad guys.
I just would have told you to unload it on yourself.
Well, you're an asshole.
Yeah. It doesn't work. So finally,
My turn.
yep.
Well, you obliterated his armor. Might as well. We all got him.
All right.
You could use a bath.
Your dirty lips. You need a bath.
Actually, he's at long range now, so he's negative 1.
I'm just going to take that as a loss. I'm not going to spend the last penny on that shit.
Okay. Yeah. The squirt guns have short range, and he was knocked. It's a very long. This is like the big. By the way, this room. You're in a massive hall. This is obviously like the feasting hall.
I imagine he had a white suit under his armor.
Yeah. Well, yeah, white shirt. He was dressed as a man of a gentleman. Yeah. And so this is like the feasting hall, like long wooden tables stained with blood, but candelabra overhead, and there are there's a piano in the corner, and it was paintings on the walls. It is a place of refinement, but yeah, you just knocked him from one end of it to the other and obliterate him. So a new round. Now you can make.
Now it's time.
Yeah.
You have to shoot.
I succeed.
All right. You are no longer shaken as you snap out of your recovery. Yeah.
Now we will try to dump massive holy blast.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
10. 19.
Okay.
I think you did that.
To hit, yeah. Roll damage.
It's an additional d6 with a raise. So is that additional d6 with each raise? Or?
No, just one.
Okay.
It caps out, yeah. That's my understanding of it. Otherwise, yeah.
Well, this wasn't as impressive as the last one. 8.
8 is enough to get a wound without the armor. So he will get a free roll to resist that, though.
Holy light.
I mean, he's not shaken, so he's wounded, but he still gets hacked. So, and he doesn't feel pain. So, yeah.
He will.
Wait, he doesn't have his armor anymore.
He does not. So, yeah, you hurt him. You inflicted a wound.
I didn't need to dump that much power.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Now the water cannon.
-1.
I got this.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Or you could charge into him.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
Thanks.
You have to arc it up and
No, that's an 8.
Okay, that hits. Let's see here.
At this point, I know not what to roll for damage.
Roll a 2d10.
2d10. 10. 15 on 1. And
Okay.
24.
Okay. Well, I'm going to spend any to soak.
How many bennies you got left?
This is it.
Yeah.
That's his third. Unless he gave him more.
Oop.
Oh, shit.
He soaks it all. You just but then he's like, no.
We're all fine.
Yep.
All right.
But he is out. I am out of bennies now. So let's see here.
One left. You got one left?
I got one left.
I have none left.
He is going to grab a table, one of these giant wooden tables, and throw it at all of you because you're all you didn't scatter enough to where you couldn't. So he is going to roll athletics. Or fighting, really.
Fail.
Yeah.
Fail.
He doesn't crit fail. He rolls it.
Fails.
Does he get a bonus on that? No, he doesn't. No, he does. Yeah, he gets a +2. Superhuman strength.
Bullshit.
He has, yeah. So he barely succeeds. So all of you need to make an athletics check, and if you roll a 4 or better, you don't get pinned, but you're prone. If you get a raise, you're not prone,
All right.
but you will. Yeah.
I succeed.
Yeah.
10.
I just got a 4.
Okay. So you're prone. You fall to the ground. So.
Because I forgot, I also get a +2.
Yeah, that will also give you a penalty on your next anything that requires shooting because you had to dodge out of the way of a giant table thrown at you. So
Yeah, I forgot I got a +2 with my strength because I have supernatural strength too.
So he has more of it.
He's an asshole.
But yeah, that's why you're trying to kill him.
Raised, Dan?
I did not.
Okay.
I got
we're
the
both
raise.
prone.
Yeah, you both jump out of the way to hit the ground. The table
Right.
slams behind you. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Well, is it an action to stand back up and attack?
What are you attacking with?
Well, I've got the gun still. I got the
Yeah.
squirt gun.
Yeah, you could.
do that.
It would be -4 because you had to dodge out of the way.
Oh, fuck it. No,
You could also just spend athletics to maneuver into a better position.
no, I'm gonna. You know what? You want to fuck with us? You do some fear shit. I'm gonna do it right back to him.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and make him afraid.
Sure. His spirit. Okay, yeah.
Only a 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
He resists.
Yep. He resists. New round, he gets a free regeneration.
Fuck.
Yep. And he heals it. He is fully healed again. So a new round. Yep. Yep.
So I can stand up and cast?
Yeah.
Okay. This time I only... He still does not have his...
But it's a -4 as well.
Well, for squirt guns.
Oh, well then I'm standing at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you stand up. Yeah. You can stand up and you. I mean, your power. You stood up while you're trying to hit him with the fear.
Okay.
So yeah, you're fine now.
This is just a standard celestial silver bolt. Doesn't need to be armor piercing.
Yep, that's true.
That's a 6.
All right, roll damage.
There we go. Fuck.
5.
Okay. Let's see here. 5. Oh, just 5. Yeah, his toughness is 7.
5 holy though, right?
Yeah. 5.
Yeah, his toughness is 7. So
Yep.
shrugs it off.
Tell him.
Yep.
Water cannon.
All right. Your squirt gun is running low.
How many more shots can I do?
This will be the last one.
All right.
Not a great super soaker.
15.
Well, you're really trying to hose him down. 15 definitely hits. 2d10. Yep.
All right. 9, 10, 19, 24.
Okay. 2 wounds. So yeah. You heavily damage him. Let's see if he does stay up. He is not shaken, so he can act.
Wounded.
He is going to flee further into the villa. So he runs deeper into the villa.
Okay.
So as his action. So Vance, you can make athletics to try and keep line of sight of him.
That's what I'm doing.
All right. This would be, oof. You need to beat an 11.
An 8.
All right.
Which is pretty good for not really being that athletic.
Yep. But you're both running. All of you are running. Well, you're running after him.
Actually, can I grab a table leg while I go?
Sure. No, yeah. You have a big table leg. All right. Let's see how many he regenerates. He had 2. He only recovers 1, so he still has 1 wound. A new round.
Can't catch up with him, probably.
I mean, he only has so far to go. You give me athletics, you see how close you can get.
4.
Okay. You can hear him, but you don't have line of sight with him.
Okay.
So you can give me a notice check.
All 5.
Okay. So what you realize, it's a villa. You could go around. You could try and cut him off by going outside, which he can't do.
Let's do that.
Okay. Give me another athletics check.
Nope.
Okay. So you go, you need to get the doors are sealed, but you can shoot them or blast. Well, they open from the inside. They're not locked from the inside. That wouldn't make any sense. So you burst open a door. You can see El Mariachi shooting up the human goons. There's the gunfire and there's all kinds of shit flying by, and you're like, oh shit! And so like you're pinned down. No one's really noticed you yet, but there's a lot of shrapnel and energy blasts and railgun rounds and all kinds of shit going on. So, but yeah, you need to get to that door over there. And with a 2, you just
I'm just like, I'm standing right here for a minute.
Well, you're hunkering by a wall right now. So let's see here. Steve, you can follow after Daryl?
I'm going to follow. I'm running after the vampire.
Directly after vampire. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Roll athletic.
Motherfucker. There it is. 10.
Pretty good.
You're still not in line of sight of him. You got an 11. So he's still ahead of you. You do not have line of sight. That's what you do. You're just running through this giant villa. There's artwork. There's dead bodies.
That's okay. Focus on.
Yeah, you're just focusing on him. You're just knocking shit over. Bull in a china shop.
There goes the chafing dish.
Yeah, basically. And finally, Vance.
Well, I mean, I get to run.
Yeah, you're closest. So yeah, you don't need to go as far. So if you make a regular athletics check, you will be inside of him.
11.
All right, yeah. He is actually in the kitchen in front of a stairwell leading down, or stairs leading down, when you catch sight of him and he sees you. What are you going to do?
Is there like an oven on?
Give me a notice check.
Remember, fire won't do anything to him.
All right. Fucking hell. God,
These are wrist vampires.
Yep.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, then that doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just gonna fucking attack him.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, are there
You
any
have wooden
windows
stays.
or any- yeah.
Yeah, there are windows. Yeah, of course. They're
Okay,
closed
then
and sealed.
I'm gonna try to
If you had an
bolt. Like, can I bolt and see if it'll push him out?
yeah, roll. Yeah, make a check.
Okay. I got a 4.
That works. That's all you need. You burst open a window and he rolled 2d10.
17.
Yeah, you burn the shit out of him. He screams as he catches on fire and runs down the stairs into the basement. So yeah, you inflicted 2 wounds on him.
All right.
So a new round. Let's see if he regenerates. That was a 2. That was an 8. So he heals back.
All of it?
Yep.
I thought he had 1 wound already, and then I inflicted 2 more.
Oh, that's right. So he heals 2. Yeah. So he still has 1 wound left. Yeah. Or yeah, he has 1 wound. You need to do 2 more this round. So, but yeah, he goes into the basement. So,
put him at a -3. So
well, let's see. He had 1 wound, and then you inflict. Oh yeah, then you would have just killed him. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
oh, so I kill his ass.
yeah. With that, yeah, because he did have 1 wound. You're right.
Yeah. Make sure we drag whatever remains into the sunlight too.
Yeah, you catch him as he gets in the sunlight. That works. You drag his remains out there, and he totally disintegrates. So with that, El Mariachi cleans up the goons.
Yeah. That in.
Oh yeah. You're feasting. You're gonna have
Like,
to.
oh, so full.
Yeah.
So full.
Yeah, you've saved the town. El Mariachi will gladly join the Tomorrow Legion now, and you now have a traveling partner with the Black Vault, who was a side quest. So, Yay! So you did it. So as the battle winds up, as the battle, the rest of the other vampires die or are taken out.
We took out the master.
Yeah, you took out the master. They flee or scatter or die, and the gutter scum all flee or die. Steve and El Mariachi and Carolina and the townspeople, yay! And the kid hands the guitar to El Mariachi, and he starts playing. And
Is there a party in the town?
oh sure, yeah, everyone's. Yeah, they break out the tequila, and it's
Drink the worm.
Yeah, drink the worm. Yeah, it is. Yeah, what are you all doing at the party? Dancing?
You know what?
Performing with.
Oh yeah.
Mariachi.
Oh yeah.
We're
Dude,
we're doing some style.
You know what?
dance.
Yeah.
Hand the guitar back to the kid.
Hey, you know what? I need to practice my Mexican.
Oh yeah.
I'll cook.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, where are we going with this?
Yeah. So you all have a great
My
time.
Mexican Jason.
Yeah. Mexican cooking. Yeah.
Get your mind out of the gutter, sir.
So someone rewatched Desperado recently for
reasons.
For reasons. Don't worry about
Desperado or El Mariachi?
it. Desperado. Just Desperado.
The real one.
Yeah. But El Mariachi's good for yeah. But that was like, oh yeah, I could do this at the cafe. Yeah, I'm very original.
Yeah. If you had asked me, like, do you know who I am? I would have gone, I don't know, bitch or bucho.
Yeah. So the two Steves drink themselves to sleep, and you play well into the morning, up until dawn, essentially. Yeah. As the town is a beacon of light now in the grim dark waste.
With running water.
With running water. Yeah. They're like, we're going to build a moat around the town.
Good idea.
Anyone who has to come into the town has to take a shower in front of all of us.
So he gets the reputation.
Show.
He gets a reputation of the cleanest town in the West.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, so that was the session. So questions, comments. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. I could have thrown more vampires at you, but I was like, it's going to be bullshit enough.
And Rift's vampires are annoying enough.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, in the Savage World version, there's like 3 pages of, like, here's all their abilities. It's like, Jesus Christ, it's good. It's fine, but, like, it's fun. It's fine. Cool.
Fine. Everything's fine here. How are you?
Okay, cool. If there's nothing else, you get your standard reward for recruiting a Muse. And, be sure to mark off your character advancement shit. But anyways, thank you all for listening. We'll talk about it after thing. We'll talk to you all later.
Bye.
Bye.